are you?
Boy, Todd Snyder. How is everybody? How about you?
Hi.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Ladies, there they are. Hello, Christy.
Hello, chick.
Is that the shirt you're going with today?
Yep.
What lane are you in?
I don't care for patterns. I don't know what's wrong with me.
What did you say? What lane am I in?
Yeah, it looks like you're going bowl. Wrong bowling.
It's like a bowling
shirt.
Look, don't mess with me. Anybody want a 1-year-old golden doodle free to a good home?
Oh, bad dog night, was it?
Man.
Cute they are, the more naughty they are.
We got a good overnight dog story coming up.
Really?
Happy story.
Hi, Pat Godwood.
Hello, chick.
Hey, Josh Arnold.
Hey, chick.
Hey, Ace Cosby. Chick. Willie Griswold.
Chick McGee.
As I live and breathe.
Hey, man.
Didn't think I'd see you here. I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk. Oh, kids, the NFL schedule's here. Oh, God. Oh, kids. Oh, geez.
Did you watch?
No. And here's Tom.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, Wolfman.
What do you think, Tony?
Oh, no. He's down, Jim.
Oh, this schedule. Here we go. Here we go, Jim.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll look forward to that in the world of sports and many other things.
And the blue, you know that Josh was in his home last night, violently having had himself. The Blues win and advance to the next round. You do away with the Wild, dust him off, kick him to the curb, right? You're just,
Yeah, proud of the boys.
going at it.
Are you going to go to a game?
I don't know. It'll all depend on how the schedule works out.
Okay. If you do go, will you take your brothers?
I'll ask if they want to go, yeah.
Oh, another Arnold reunion at the ice rink.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. If we
Josh, here's an offer for you. I will buy you and your brothers all hot dogs if you go to the game
Well,
together.
thank you, Willie.
You can get some hot dogs, and I'll buy 2 of you beers. There's a lot of you. So.
I appreciate it, man.
And
stadium prices.
I will add a pretzel for you all to share.
All right.
And I'll pick up the other 2 beers.
Okay.
So that means I have to buy the tickets. Well, I'm getting the raw deal here.
I got your mustard.
I bought the tickets last time. Pat, you're going to give them the mustard.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, the last
like a heck
time,
of a-
how many of your brothers went last time?
All of us, there are 4 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I'll be happy to buy you some tickets to that game.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you. I'll take a look.
Now, I'm just concerned because last time I did this, as I recall, you lost.
Yes, and Tom, you know how much these dumb tickets cost?
Yeah, I bought them last time, remember?
Okay, I know, but all right.
This may not be the year. for
Oh,
them.
I know.
What are they,
you
20
are
bucks?
Mental health charities, is that what you do?
Yeah.
Let's go. Here you go. Keep you guys sane. Here you go.
It's a business expense.
Not
Write
really.
that off.
Well, we have a lot to get to today. We'll begin with, I'm not sure if we owe apologies for yesterday's show. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Oh, I don't think so.
We had some interesting letters with regard to yesterday's program. It went off the rails pretty quickly.
Real early.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun there. But we had some.
Sounds it.
Well,
Sounds like it.
there were some moments.
Can you calm down? You're so excited.
So much fun. So much fun.
It all started the derailment.
Oh,
I
here
believe.
we go again. Okay.
No, I just want to just.
You can't capture it again, and then you get mad that it doesn't go the same way.
It's lightning in a bottle.
I'm not asking you to capture it again. I just
Yeah.
wanted to say it. I'm trying to remember how we got on the topic of Puff the Magic Dragon. That's all.
Josh.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right.
Where's
Yeah.
Josh?
There was a woman who swam the Sea of Galilee, and chick said that there were no sharks or something like that. And
No,
I said, well,
Tom said there were
Oh,
no
okay,
sharks
okay,
or
I
something, and then
apologize.
somebody said they're freshwater. They're
Yes, that's right. I believe it was an American woman that set a record in the Sea of Galilee,
right.
over in the Holy Land.
Now, I swam in the Sea of Honolulu.
Oh, that's how we got to that
Dragons
topic.
everywhere.
Right.
And no one got it.
No, we all sat here.
I mentioned, you mean the one from Puff the Magic Dragon? Then we got into a whole discussion about my idea for a time machine that you can only go back and change things in the world of music with.
Right.
And Chick, your thoughts on Puff the Magic Dragon?
I'm bursting into the studio. Kids, don't record this one. Get out. Get out now.
Some people enjoyed it. Here's a text, for example. I'm not sure what happened yesterday, but I have to say it was amazing.
Oh, good.
Josh's Puff reference unlocked a magical show.
Who knew?
Then it goes on to say it was heartwarming, something extraordinary. See, that's the kind of nice
Isn't that
thing.
nice?
Then there's this
Who wrote
letter.
that, your sister?
Dear Bob and Tom Show, this comes to us from Jay in South Dakota.
Yeah,
Jay?
it does.
Sodak.
2 points for my radio friends. I liked Sodak. I don't know if everybody picked up on that, but
South Dakota State.
yeah, Sodak, like Soho or SoCal.
Right.
2 points for my radio friends, writes Jay. In today's world where so many things divide us, yesterday's show provided 2 points that I think the world can agree on. One, the entire cast except for Christy should appear in an episode of What Were You Thinking? To account for the entire Puff the Magic Dragon, I Will Follow Him, Honey, I Miss You segment. Now, the new show, What You Were Thinking, you want to describe what that is?
Well, every now and then there's a couple of, there might be a remark made, and it comes out in the heat of battle, if you will, while we're here on the air. And a lot of times you stare at them, and then that's when I step in with my new show. It's called What Were You Thinking? And then I
We
interview.
analyze what thought process led you to actually blurt out what you said.
That's exactly right.
Point 2 taken by Jay. Honey, I Miss You is truly a terrible song. It seems pretty clear that the husband is a complete dick and the wife kills herself because she can't deal with him. I'm not sure this analysis carries the humor that we brought to it. Yikes. So sorry. But in any event, that will not happen again today.
Oh, good.
Well, God knows what's going to happen today because it's Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's right.
And maybe that's why you're, Christy didn't say, well, no, maybe you did say hello.
I did say hello.
But I saw her in the hallway. Hello. My dog wouldn't come in. It looked like she'd been up all night already. It was amazing.
This poor jogger had to run by at 4:50, and my dog went nuts and did not. And then it started dogs barking 16 miles away. They're all barking.
If somebody's jogging at 4:50, they're running from something, okay?
This guy runs every day.
And then later today in your village paper, area woman ruins quiet morning.
Exactly. He has these green
Shut up over there!
Weekend off to horrible start.
That's right.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Friday the 13th and Christy Lee get us off to a good weekend.
Let's see. I'm just looking at these dates here, and I notice that a couple things going on. Pat Godwin is going to be Saturday the 14th at the famous Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa, for a show coming up Saturday evening. Pat, some congratulations going
big
your way.
news for Pat.
Oh, thank you.
Pat, once again, the winner of the comedy song of the year.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your song Greek Physique.
International songwriting competition. Thank you.
This song has been, this particular competition has been won earlier by, among others, Sean Morey, Haywood Banks. Pat's won it before as well.
All right.
Congratulations, Pat.
Yeah,
Also,
big
Pat's new
congratulations.
album is out today, the live one. I'll give you some details coming up on that. Right now, some details on your health. Have you been to the drugstore lately? You know what I'm talking about. You go up there to get that prescription, and it costs what? This is where Good RX comes in, and we do get love letters about Good RX. I've got another one right here. This one's from Christine. Went into the drugstore. Her husband had an issue. Even with insurance, it was going to be well over $100. They ended up getting it for $10. Thank you, Good RX. We have letters about people where the prescriptions were like 1,000 and dropped 80%. Christy, tell me more.
Yeah, because GoodRx instantly compares prescription prices at pharmacies right in your neighborhood, and they will find you discounts that could save you up to 80%. It's free, easy to use, and GoodRx works whether you do or do not have insurance. And even if you have insurance, GoodRx may actually beat your copay price. So go to goodrx.com/Tom for their app And you can find prescription prices at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide, like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Walmart, Kroger. You get the idea. It's free. It's easy to use. Start saving money today on your prescriptions. Check out GoodRx. Go to goodrx.com/Tom. That's goodrx.com/Tom.
GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used in place of insurance. In 2021, GoodRx users saved an average of 81% on retail prescription prices.
Oh, thank you very much, Gordon.
Having a rough morning.
No, what's the matter, Gordon?
My Minnesota Wild lost last night, and Josh, congratulations to your Blues. I appreciate that, but congrats to the Wild. A heck of a season. Well, they didn't win, did they? Hey, look, pal. Trying to be...
Hey, Mel Blanc, save it. We got things to do. Coming up in the news, the famous Russian band Pussy Riot.
Oh, yeah.
In the news. Also, we have monkeys. We have dogs in bed. We have bees closing down a gas station. And is it Capybara?
Capybara.
I thought it was
Capybara. Isn't it?
Well, whatever they are, they're in the news today.
Captain America. You guys are nuts.
And a recent visitor to this show just got a world record.
Largest rat.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute.
No, not him.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Yes, I have been doing lots of research, and now if you tell me who your favorite band is or what your favorite movie is or even what your favorite book is, I can tell you what you are saying about yourself.
Okay, Christy, can we start with you? Do you mind? Christy,
My
favorite band?
favorite movie.
Road-
Oh,
is
man,
it Roadhouse,
movie.
did you say?
Not Roadhouse.
Okay,
That's
not
the movie
Roadhouse.
that you can't turn away from.
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
My favorite movie.
Yes.
Breakfast at Tiffany with
Oh,
Audrey
my. Are you
Hepburn.
serious?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
boy, that's going to be a really mean one for me to start out on. I can tell you what you're saying about yourself is I'm not nearly as cute as I think I am. That's what that says about you. It's awful.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I hate to start off on such a mean note.
I got you. How about your favorite band, Christy?
Say Michael Bubble or
Can I
whatever.
say Maroon 5?
Sure,
Maroon
go ahead.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. If your favorite band is Maroon 5, what you're saying about yourself is, man, 10% off every purchase? This Gap credit card was the best decision ever.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with things you may have missed. Parents across the United States scrambling to find baby formula, supply disruptions, and a massive safety recall by manufacturer Abbott, part of the cause. Ongoing supply problems have intensified since Abbott shuttered its largest U.S. formula plant due to contamination concerns. Pediatricians urging parents who can't find formula to contact food banks or doctor's offices. They warn against watering down formula to stretch supplies or using online do-it-yourself recipes. Major retail chains, including CVS and Walgreens, now limiting how many containers customers can purchase at one time to try to conserve the supplies that are out there. Meanwhile, regulators with the FDA looking at importing formula to boost the U.S. supplies. Just as Americans gear up for summer road trips, the price of oil remains high, pushing prices at the gas pump to painful heights, record highs. AAA says drivers paying $4.37 a gallon for regular gasoline. That's the average. Many places much higher. California, over $6 a gallon for gasoline. A barrel of the U.S. benchmark crude's been selling for around $100. Oil prices worldwide have been high in recent months. Buyers refusing to purchase Russian oil after its invasion of Ukraine. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and
A
Tom.
retired nurse from the state of Maine has become the oldest woman to swim the Sea of Galilee.
I swam the Sea of Honolulu once. Got dragons everywhere.
Oh, my God. It's a Puff the Magic Dragon reference, and it's laugh-free. It's time. So the larger point here is swimming in the Sea of Galilee, maybe a shark or two, I'm not sure, but Honolulu, the land of Honolulu.
Well, dragons.
They're dragons.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it.
It's time now for the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
Baby, let's make love. You know, we haven't been together since the start of the new millennium.
Well, technically, the new millennium doesn't start until January 1st, 2001. Yeah, obviously, there was no year zero, so
Okay, whatever, but come on, baby. I want to try this kinky thing I read about using warm vegetables. I've got carrots, potatoes, and your favorite, tomatoes.
That's kind of a common mistake. The tomato actually is a fruit, not a vegetable. Interestingly enough, the tomato is in the same family as the poisonous nightshade plant.
Listen, don't talk. Just come to bed. I'll tell you what. I'll give you.
It's odd that people call it that. There's actually no blowing involved. The term probably originated.
Forget it. I'm out of here. You can go yourself.
Technically, that's not possible.
This has been the guy who would rather nitpick than have sex.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
It's funny how quickly, in 4 years, my wife has learned to read my nonverbal cues. Did your wife read? Yeah,
sure.
If I'm reading a newspaper, my wife can just know that I'm lonely and would much rather have a conversation about her dream kitchen.
Yeah.
Which is why I now understand why married men read the paper in the bathroom. We know our wives are going to interrupt us, but at least they have to suffer to do it. Have you ever tried to watch a ball game? Just sit and chair. Something about that triggers something in my wife that immediately household chores have to be done right now. Immediately. So the only thing I can do to relax now is I walk around my yard with a hose. The water's not even on. I'm just walking around the yard with a hose.
That's great.
Is he working? Okay, then I can be sort of happy if I think he's working.
We're talking with comedian Rick Schrader.
I'm a stepfather, too, which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step-parent, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You're not like my real dad. That's right. You can find me. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories,
Bob and Tom, you can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hey.
There he is. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, great, man. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. There's Ace Cosby. He's manning the track phone hotline hot phone. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk. Yes, kids, the NFL schedule is here. Life is worth living.
How do you feel about yours?
Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to go a deep dive into it.
All right.
Take a look at each week and see what the mood is going to be.
Sure.
But, yeah. I was thinking that this morning watching this about the schedule and thinking, boy, this is exciting because the football's back here in September and I really enjoy football. And then this little thought, I'm sure the same for all of you. It creeps into your brain. It goes, boy, Tom's going to piss all over that later.
Yeah.
You wait and see.
No, I just don't want to spend the entire morning talking about it.
Nobody cares.
It's on the internet. If you'd like to find it, if you don't have the internet, go buy it.
Until you ask me later, are the Bills playing all left-handed on Tuesday night? And then I'll go, I don't know. And you'll go, well, thanks, sports director. And then your life is worth living because you made me miserable for 30 seconds.
No, I don't need to know who the Bills are playing any given weekend right
if
now.
You're part of Bills Mafia, I think you do.
Good. Well, fortunately, I have a life and don't
Would
have to
you
do
like
that.
to know what the Thursday night opener is going to be on September 8th?
Gladly.
Okay.
Let me start holding my breath.
On NBC with Tirico and Collinsworth, it'll be the Rams hosting the Bills on September 8th.
Fun game.
Thursday night football. There you go.
Okay.
The defending champs. And then here we go.
No, that's great. I've got a lot to do between now and then, although I guess I could reserve my seat now in front of my TV.
But isn't there something that's kind of this is the closest thing I have to like a hobby that I can really get out of my head and watch and enjoy a whole Sunday of football. Do you have anything like that, or you just?
Yeah, I have children. They have things to do.
Oh.
Baseball practice.
Let me ask you something. See, life, for a reason, has cycles. Now, Sometimes it's different for other people. That's fine.
So you haven't had a 6-year-old last night go, all right, well, don't forget tomorrow we have baseball practice. It's softball, Daddy. Okay. Softball.
Well, she's right.
She's not wrong, and I wonder where she gets that charm.
I feel she learned from the best.
Yeah.
Do you have people that can take her to softball practice?
Well, that's my job.
Yeah, that's fun.
He's had a kid under 12 for over 30 years. That's crazy to think about.
That is one magnificent penis.
Thank you.
Okay. That's all there is.
I'm starting to think your hair loss has less to do with genetics, and more to do with the children.
I'm glad that the football schedule is out. I'll consult it. I'll be going to some games myself.
Actually, Washington's first game is at home against Jacksonville. And they're already trolling Carson Wentz because remember last season Jacksonville eliminated the Colts and Wentz, and he did not have a great game. And they tweeted them yesterday, "See, I'm losing John." And then, however, Brandon Sheriff, our great right guard, got traded to Jacksonville, so he now has to battle John Allen in that first game.
Okay, you're in the weeds already.
Am I in the weeds?
Yes.
Okay,
what happened to Carson Wentz? I lost you there.
Okay.
I love that this is your thing.
Yeah, you're passionate about it.
See, this is what I was. Good for you, chick.
Yes.
Thing.
Exactly.
Instead of sitting at home brooding all the time, good for you.
So you're now a big Carson Wentz fan?
No, God, no. No. I'm not a Commander fan. I hate to say it. I don't say it.
Okay. But you have bought some of the merch. Once again, you are a lifelong Washington Football Club, formerly known as the Redskins fan.
I did get another hoodie, but it's funny looking, and I ordered it because it's so stupid looking.
Really?
Oh, cool.
They're trying to make the new merch look like the old merch, like vintage.
But without the R or any of the Native American.
Iconography, yeah.
It's at least insulting.
Iconography? So can I. I got an iPhone. Thank
you. Iconography, can you?
That's very funny. It's very
Will you
funny.
wear it in here?
Yes. I almost wore it today. Maybe I'll wear it Monday.
Yeah.
Ace always wears his Raiders stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Josh, do you have a what they call a hockey sweater?
Yeah, I have a few.
For the Blues?
I think I have 3.
Do they have names on the back?
No.
Is that the tradition, or?
No, it was the tradition. I never liked names on the back because trades and things
Well, you got to
like
get
that.
a Tarasenko jersey. That guy, he's
well, that is tempting.
Good.
I love that day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tarasenko.
Tarasenko de Mayo. Is that
Between Earth Day and Cinco de Mayo.
There are.
I'm just going to be silly all day. I got no sleep.
I like it. Yeah, good.
I had no sleep last night.
I don't want to stop you.
Why didn't you sleep?
I can't tell you.
I've got another silly idea. There's a fallout for the NHL with all the Russian players.
Right.
Because there are fans that don't care for the Russians playing our game.
Hey, look, the Russian players don't like what's going on.
Yeah. Ovechkin is the one who's catching all the grief. So I guess, yeah.
Okay. Well,
how about that for a little comedy, huh?
Josh, let me ask you this. Would you like a St. Louis Blues hockey sweater with your name on the back?
Yeah. In fact, I brought this up. There's a Blues player currently, his last name is Joshua, and I said, should I get that?
Oh yeah.
And you guys all said no.
We did?
Yes.
We weren't listening.
Because you argued that it wasn't my last name.
That doesn't sound like us.
That was a different show you were on.
Tom, it was definitely you who said that's not his problem.
I think you dreamt that.
No. You were on Joe Rogan.
I will have Jason pull it up. Okay. I'll email it to you guys.
I was saying it just sounded
I can't wait. We're all like, no, I know we did it. I know.
Rule 1, I learned this from you. Deny. Rule 2, deny. Rule 3, deny. Okay.
Even when I hear the replay.
I was fine with you guys arguing until Ace chimed in. No, we never talked about that. Well, now I have to prove it. I got a pretty good memory.
Yes, do I. He doesn't back down.
If you want to know about awful stuff, I've got a pretty good memory. Alpha's a 3-camera shoe.
I was already gifted a present for my birthday from our friend Ronald McDuffin, who
really?
Tortures us with his many online.
Friend is a stretch. Go ahead.
He's an artist.
He's a good man. He is an artist. He sent me. Tom, are you familiar with those Funko Pops?
No.
They're these little figurines.
They have big heads. They come in squares. Sam got Finley one for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't you have a Kiss one over there?
Those do not.
Oh, okay.
They have them for all.
Jason has
all kinds
some
of things.
them.
Movies, athletes,
Right.
rock stars.
This is a Funko.
Yes, it's a Funko of Iron Giant.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, Ronald's made a Josh Arnold Funko Pop.
Oh, my God.
Based on this picture here.
Holy hell.
Of me,
my
gosh. With an Omaha Steaks burger. And my gosh, if it isn't me with a chef's hat that says Arnold's on it, serving up a hot dog.
Wow.
I'm sorry, a hamburger.
How did he sculpt that?
No, I think you order it online, Tom, doesn't you?
Yeah, but he must have made the box or something. I have no
he
idea.
definitely made the box, and it looks like that's another Funko Pop.
That he just
And
added
if you look,
things to.
it's from the show Harney Days.
That is beautiful.
You remember Josh? He was the neighbor on Harney Days.
It's beautiful.
Is that one of one?
It doesn't say, but I don't know.
That thing.
He had to have made that. Is
beautiful.
amazing.
That's got to be one of the most valuable things in this building.
I'm very pleased with that.
Wow, I got you nothing.
Well, that's okay.
When's your birthday?
Monday.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. No, you guys are fine. You don't have to worry about it.
We don't have time to make a fun.
I just wanted to thank McDuffin for this.
Are you going to leave it in the
Can I
box?
see it?
I am going to leave it in the box.
It's worth more in the box.
Mint in boxes. Yeah, I'm going to leave it.
Okay, very nice. That's beautiful.
Wow.
We'll be celebrating your birthday coming up on Monday. Also, the 6th anniversary of you being on the show.
What kind of cake? What kind of cake are you going to get Josh for Monday? Is that
Got a
going to
whole
be
weekend to work
baby
on.
cake or
Maybe it's a secret.
Are you going to give it to him Monday or give it to him Thursday? Because I know that you like to give people cakes 4 days after their birthday.
Hey, Pat, didn't you get a cake one year?
You know what, Tom?
I got one
No matter what it is, no matter when you give it to me, thank you for the cake.
You're welcome. Yeah, Willie, you had a beautiful cake. I didn't realize it was in the back refrigerator, and there are people in the staff that should be handling that. They didn't.
We do a lot for people, and they're all
neglected to do that on that day. And
how do you ignore the ingrates? That would be if I were.
They have families,
Are
so
you
I
sucking up
I
so you
don't
get a
wanna-
gift on Monday? Is that what you're doing?
So
just a cash, a stack of cash.
Oh, okay.
You're putting your father responsibilities on the support staff. Is that what happened? I didn't give my son his birthday cake because they didn't tell me to.
No, the cake.
Take your daughter to baseball practice.
The cake was made, and it was in the back refrigerator.
And Christy, it's softball.
And of course, it's your son's birthday, so you'd forget that fact being on the air.
Chick, you're being unfair, right? My dad, when I was a kid and I needed some help with like an art project, say, he would be right there sitting next to PJ, who would help me with my art project. I mean, he is just the number one dad. Cash it in favors.
Number one rule: payroll.
Unless it was the Great Shark Incident of 1990. What year was that?
Yes, I made that giant shark. I did indeed.
Yeah, for Willie.
Out of paper mache. I think we still have that. Or do we finally
the nurse shark?
Did that finally hit the dumpster?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. We need to push forward in the world of sports. Is there any sporting news of interest?
The leaks are over. The 2022 NFL schedule has been released. We have the full 272-game regular season schedule. Here's some highlights. The Rams kick off the season, hosting the Bills Thursday night opener on September 8th. Russell Wilson will be making his return to Seattle. Russell, the love muscle. Nothing. And he'll be doing it in prime time. Broncos play at the Seahawks in the NFL Monday night opener. And you remember who the new Monday night broadcast team is on ESPN?
Nope.
Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. They have bolted Fox at NFL for lots of cash. The annual triple header on Thanksgiving Day will open with the Bills at the Lions, followed with the Giants at the Cowboys. The Patriots will then travel to Minnesota for the Thanksgiving night cap. And the NFL also a triple header on Christmas Day. Jesus is smiling somewhere. On Sunday, December 25th, the Dolphins host the Packers. The Rams host the Broncos in the middle game. And then the Buccaneers in the nightcap travel to Minnesota.
Who's playing on Super Bowl Sunday?
Arizona for the nightcap.
That's a fair question. Now,
no way.
I thought you said the schedule was released.
Are you, Willie, have you placed any bets yet? These are the really good ones where you can really score, right?
I have a $50 running bet on the Colts to win the Super Bowl. I do that pretty much every February. I think that's just a little bit.
That's your favorite team.
What would you win this year?
If the Colts won with a $50 bet that I placed the day after they got Matt Ryan, I think I win like $3,000.
Cool.
And I usually just cash it out. If they make a little playoff run, then I'll cash it out and make like $100. But it didn't happen last year, but it's just fun. It's fun when you have a little bit to spare, you put it in there, and then you get a look at it. It's good.
And then we had a story earlier in the week that Nickelodeon is also going to be broadcasting.
Well, they did it last year, too.
Yeah, but they're doing the Christmas game. It says here that Rams-Broncos game broadcast on Nickelodeon. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is.
I believe, though, you can watch it elsewhere without the augmented reality that Nickelodeon provides.
Right, but they had
when
fun
they
last
score a touchdown, there's computer-generated slime on everything. I can do without that on my NFL.
But it's a
viewing.
brilliant idea.
Good for them. I think they're
interested.
ruining the game, but that's me.
No, again, there is an option. It's not just for dorks like you that don't have lives and have to sit there.
You know, Chick, I would tell you not to take that personally, but
dorks like you. Wait a minute.
But he said like you.
Let's look at this. Dorks like you who don't have lives. That was the
That's a hell of a sentence.
That was hurtful.
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying here. I'm
trying.
I hope you have a nice time.
Wasn't that nice?
You know, I think your NFL, your hobby is going to. This is why you travel a lot. You go to airports and things, and people watch. And I think that's your league. It starts with, hey, look at this guy, and you're off. You've got a new game. What's he thinking there? And you and your kids.
I like it.
Your kids love playing it with you.
The Judging People Fantasy League.
Yes.
Yeah, Dad, that guy does have a toupee on. Oh, yeah, look at him.
Look at the hair. Look at the hair on that.
Well, I got sandals to socks to win this weekend, and who else do I got? Man bun.
I'm going to bet camel toe. Look at that.
Man bun with sandals and socks.
Yeah.
That pays 40 to 1.
Those are leather pants. The
And
cow.
if he's got a man purse, 100 to 1.
Look at that. Look at those leather pants.
You got a problem with the man purse?
No, I just don't use one. There's not a problem at all.
Oh, you have all those
isn't the
damn
man bun over? Didn't we?
No, it's out there.
No, there's still a few, but
Yeah,
not
but
as
I mean,
many.
isn't it kind of over?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's not as popular as it was.
I don't think you get to say what's over at any point
No, but
in
society. It's not what I like or don't like. It's what is it? What is a popular fashion fad?
I'm not saying you don't like it. I'm saying that you're blissfully unaware.
Now that Halloween hair has hit the octogenarians.
That's been around
like
for
it.
a while.
Have
especially
fun, ladies.
purple.
Yeah.
Purple's the color.
Okay, great.
You could dye your hair. Besides,
Sure, I could dye it. I could dye
please.
it blue, and then everywhere
Please.
I go, I
Just
just
do it
be
one day.
embarrassed.
Please dye your hair.
Oh, that would be great.
One day.
Let's dye it something.
Elvis Black.
Yeah.
Oh,
And your eyebrows, you look like Groucho, the whole thing. That would be really
Okay, great.
don't have to bleach it.
There we go. Well, what else?
Elsewhere in sports,
Thank
the Dallas Mavericks are heading back to Pahonix for a 7th game in the NBA's Western Conference
oh, Chick, that's pronounced Phoenix.
I'm sorry?
Phoenix? Yeah. That's embarrassing.
My gosh, it is. Yeah, Mavericks will head back to Phoenix. My fault. For a 7th game in the NBA's Western Conference. You hear that dumbass? He doesn't even know it's Phoenix.
What would be the top 10 most mispronounced names in history of sports, do you suppose? Art Schlichter was always a tough one.
Schlichter was a tough
It
one.
was spelled Schlichter, I think.
But he and I are about the same age.
Shashevsky has to be
Yeah,
up there.
Coach K
way
has
up
to top
there.
that
Gotta
list.
be up there.
All the Eastern European dudes,
Yeah.
all the Doncic's and like the Greek guys.
Yeah, right now it's unbelievable. I'm so glad I'm not in the NBA anymore.
Yeah, well, I know this from just from doing high school football. I would be the announcer up in the booth for Willie's games, and I would go down to the opposing team on the sideline and talk to one of the usually assistant coaches and get the correct pronunciations of all the names. Because if you did it wrong, moms would come marching across the field in the middle of the game up to the glass booth and be nice. It's pronounced Johnson. Not Johansson.
Well, you know, initially they wanted...
Last lady, for God's sake.
They added that at the end, yeah.
They tried to go with Pat Mahomes there for a little while, but his mom went on Twitter and went crazy about it. So he will forever be Patrick Mahomes.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm saying I tried to get it right, even at the high school level, because you want to get it right.
Did you guys know that I watched a video last night? I sent it to Pat because they're buddies of Don McLean. He's going to be the Ryman.
Yeah.
He said, hi, Don McLean here.
What?
McLean.
Hi, this is Don McLean.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I've always said Don McLean.
And
Oh, you have? I've said
Bye, guys.
McLean. I've always said McLean.
I will tell you this. If you see this video and it's muted, you have no idea who this guy is.
Oh, really?
We're talking Bye Bye Miss America by Vincent, that
Don
guy?
McLean.
Mm-hmm. It's
pronounced McLean, like Denny McLean. Like
That's how he said it.
That's how he said it.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's ever putted for the pink slip in his house like Denny McLean.
Who's Denny McClain?
It's one of the greatest pitchers.
Anyway.
The famous Detroit Tiger that had a little gambling.
Where was I?
Mickey Lolich.
And the Heat are the Eastern Conference Finals for the second time in 3 years. 99-90 win over the Sixers in Philadelphia last night. James Harden just decided not to
neither
play.
team can make it to 100?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good defense from Philly.
Why isn't James Harden doing commercials for Cialis?
Yeah, no kidding.
Harden?
Yes. That's right. I don't know why he's not either.
NHL action.
It's not a nickname. But,
I think that his sports agent, he's mainly going with the beard is his press. It's not James Harden. It's hard.
Missing an opportunity.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to pause for just a moment.
Let's pause. Take the pause that refreshes.
Coming up in sports, believe it or not, someone who was just on this show, I think last week, set a world record.
Wow.
We'll find out about that coming up. Right now, I want to remind you that HelloFresh is out there to help you this time of year with great food. HelloFresh, what am I talking about? Well, they do the shopping for you. Then they deliver it. It's all been measured and ready to rock. They have the cards that tell you how to make it. This is the greatest way to make a beautiful dinner, restaurant quality food, and they've got fast stuff that can be done very quickly. And they've got complicated stuff, but they've done the shopping. They've done the measuring. You just put it together. Things like sweet heat shrimp tempura bowls. Willie, tell me more.
One of my favorite things with HelloFresh is the tacos. No more boring ground beef with a little cheese. These are the barbecue pulled chicken tacos with creamy slaw and red onion. HelloFresh is going to send you cilantro and coleslaw mix and 6 other ingredients. You put them together in 20 minutes in these 4 easy steps, and you will have these incredible, colorful tacos from our friends at HelloFresh.
I just got, this is from, let me see, JT writes, a longtime listener. I was skeptical about HelloFresh with portion size and overall quality. We had it for the first time the other night. It was fire. That's a nice review. Thanks for reminding me about HelloFresh. And well, that's a nice letter. We get a lot of letters about a lot of stuff. Thanks very much, JT. How do you get HelloFresh? Well, they want you to try it, so they've got an offer it's almost crazy. How about this? 16 free meals, 3 free gifts, part of a very special program. Just go to HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Use that code BTShow16 once again for those 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. I want to say real quick, more than 50 things to choose from every week. Chef curated. Oh, delicious, delicious. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Great for date night. That's all I'm saying. We're coming right back. Got a world record. Got dogs everywhere. It's a great day. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jeff Rothpan here in the studio with us.
When I was a kid, all these other kids got to go to the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and I remember begging my dad, please, I want to go. All the other kids are going. He said, no, we just can't afford it. Tickets are expensive. He ended up taking us to this Bob Circus. It was actually called, no, this is true.
Bob Circus.
Yeah, and it was in a mall parking lot. And what a difference. I remember the guy yelling, and now huge midgets. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, there was just one after another. The bearded man. I think they actually had the talking mute. Hi! Man, what the hell is this?
How does he do it?
He's amazing. He's a mute, yet he speaks.
and Tom. Well-meaning, but
Yeah, they're all messed up.
more than slightly confused.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom News Desk. President Joe Biden stepped up his administration's response to a nationwide baby formula shortage that has forced frenzied parents into online groups to swap and sell to each other to keep their babies fed. According to the White House, Biden discussed with executives from Gerber and Reckitt how they could increase production and how his administration could help. It also reports the president talked with leaders from Walmart and Target about how to restock shelves and address regional disparities in access to said baby formula. For the first time, scientists have been able to grow plants in moon soil. The soil was brought back to Earth by NASA's Apollo astronauts. Researchers said they had no idea anything would grow in moon dirt, and when the soil sprouted thale cress, they were stunned. The University of Florida's Robert Furl exclaimed, quote, "Holy cow, plants actually grow in lunar stuff? Are you kidding me?" And officials in Florida say a popular clip of folks on a yacht popping party balloons has resulted in one arrest and more than $25,000 in fines. Watch what you post, kids. Police in Miami say a 29-year-old spotted in the clip was arrested Wednesday, charged with reckless disregard for the environment, and those on the boat are accused of dumping the rubbery balloon scraps into the bay. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio. Jim is a veteran comedian and actor, famous for a couple of oddball appearances on Sex and the City.
But I am an actor and a comedian, but I'll tell you guys, I wish I was a film director just in everyday life. So when someone was telling me a boring story, I could just go, and cut. I didn't finish. We got it. That's a wrap. And cut. When you think about it, that would come in handy. You come home late, your wife's like, where the hell were you? And cut. All right, let's try it again. This time you don't care where I was. In fact, you're happy to see me. Let's try it topless. Action.
Another actor who wants to direct.
We'll be using that one.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a so you know where I'm going.
I was in Philly, and I was at the train station getting like a salad, and it's like one of those places where you like you go through all the ingredients or whatever you got.
Like a salad bar?
Yeah. But you got to. She was making it.
Oh, okay.
Like you weren't making your own.
Like a Subway of salad.
Yeah, Subway of salad.
Oh, so you're instructing this woman how to make your salad.
And the woman, the salad maker, was singing in between every ingredient.
All right.
But it was like a religious song. So like it was like, Jesus, Lord Jesus. What kind of lettuce you want? Jesus, Lord. First vegetable. Jesus, Lord Jesus. Salt and pepper.
in the cheese. Bringing in the cheese.
So it was terrible.
What did she say when you had asked for cheese?
Jesus. No, it was, I mean, I didn't like it. It was a terrible song, and it was, I mean, she had a pretty good voice, but like, I feel like if I'm paying for the salad, I should be able to request the song, like give me some romaine and give me salmon and give me 3 Steps by Leonard Skinner. I mean, and it was the song didn't go anywhere, right? It was Jesus, Lord, and like, yeah, all right, Jesus, but like, what did he do? Like, where did he? He's got to tell a story, right?
What would you have done if Jesus walked out from the back and went, "What do you want?" And she went, "Your smoke break's over. Get me."
Now that would have been. I don't know why you had to communicate musically.
A Mexican guy. It's Jesus.
Does Jesus work?
Yeah, but it turns out I don't sleep well anyway. I've been grinding my teeth. I didn't know I grind my teeth until I woke up. My husband was pouring coffee beans into my mouth. What a weird way to save time in the morning.
No kidding, but it's fresh coffee.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
It's tonight.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Maybe.
It's all going to hell. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
No, you misspoke, Chick. We're all going to hell.
I just realized, we get people in trouble, too. Not only ourselves.
Yeah.
We bring them in. Hi, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Just chilling.
He's just chilling. I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk, and here's Tom.
I am chilling, as they say, with the overnights.
No one believes you. I don't think you've ever chilled. You're always working.
All right, here we go. This comes to us from Mr. Callahan.
Hey, Callahan.
You mentioned, I had mentioned before we went into the break that we have a world record coming up from set by someone who was on this show.
How about that?
Last week.
All right.
And
well, we're not there yet. Why are you reading that now?
Because Mr. Callahan, he wants to guess, was the world record set by Jeff Oskey for the most consecutive days without a shower.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Oskey's shower?
You can't say that. Hey, Tom.
I showered Monday.
So it's not.
Jeff just stormed in and proclaimed that he showered Monday.
Suck it, Callahan.
Can we please get Jeff some pro wrestling walk-up music for whenever he feels inspired?
Jeff will be joining us later on with his show News You Failed to Mention. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be with Kostaki Economopoulos on stage tonight at the State Theater in Logansport, Indiana.
Oh, it's a fun show.
Home of the Berries.
There you go.
Berries?
So thank you very much.
Logansport Berries.
They got Olympic skiers there. In the
you do.
I don't even know what this one means.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll figure it out.
Oh, let's not open up that topic about things you don't know what it means.
Christy.
Okay.
Tom?
See if you know what this means. And can this be read?
Oh, look at that. It's just the word humility typed over and over.
That's weird.
It says sorry.
Never experienced this word before.
Do you get that? I'm unclear on that.
Give it to I'm the smartest one in the room.
I wish.
It's a Greek reference.
Okay, what does
I
it say?
wish we all could have seen Christy's face when she read this.
Is it bad?
It's bad.
So, no. Who did we... one of the guests we had on the show last week.
Wait a minute. Let me see it. Let the wise one see it. Let me look.
They're insinuating that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can say this.
Okay. You've got it. You read it.
Someone on the show last week set a world record. That's interesting. The poor backside of Kostaki's wife.
So this man is suggesting
that
not only, but apparently with some significant amount of regularity, such that it is a world record.
Oh.
So I wonder if it was measured by time or
quantity,
pressure.
She's a lovely
volume.
I had the pleasure of meeting her in L.A.
Exactly. She's like the last person that needs to be a victim.
See, I told you we shouldn't have read it. Thanks, Christy.
Kostaki.
You're right. It was my fault. Sorry.
That's true. I don't know how.
Don't you let him get away with it.
I don't know how it got all the way down to me.
Christy, I like your new bangs. They look good.
Oh, I hate them, but
Why? You look cool. You look hip.
they're too short.
And Christy, the color that you
Too
have
short?
right
What do you
now-
want him over your eyeballs?
You're not dyeing that color, right?
No,
That
this is
like
all natural.
No, but that's the color that all the young girls want. That's that cool kind of platinum blonde. I'm telling you, it's a cool look.
You look great, and I think they look cute when they're short like that.
All right.
They kind of a French look. Do you speak French?
No, I don't.
You're supposed to go. Did you ever watch The Addams Family? You know, where he...
Oh, drive her crazy, wouldn't it?
The Addams Family, yeah.
Did she speak French? What was she speaking?
Oh, when he would
Mon ami?
Kiss her from like the wrist all the way up the arm.
Yes. Oh.
Then they were dry humping that one episode.
Oh, that was weird, yeah.
This on the DVD.
The Thing was videotaping?
Josh.
The Thing, by the way, was
Addams.
when they would go out and play softball, third base. That's all I'm saying.
Every time I try to speak French, my daughter just laughs at me because she speaks fluent French, and she goes, "Don't even try."
Well, I don't
Like,
want
all
to
right, thanks.
She kisses that way, too, just to let you know.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of French stuff.
Don't ask him about what she does Greek. Back to this is all tying in.
Kids, man. They're kids.
Look, we were just trying to get a world record.
They're full-grown adults. Hey, in the NHL last night, the St. Louis Blues are the second team. Ladies and gentlemen, they advance. Yes.
St. Louis Blues.
Woo!
I like it. I like it.
This is actually, I got to tell you, this is kind of, I'm kind of getting to like this myself.
It's very happy.
It's it's very radio commercial 1957.
Yeah.
And isn't that the guys from Head East, right?
It is, apparently,
Never Been Any Reason, which is a great song.
It is a great song.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like this.
St. Louis Blues.
St. Louis Blues.
Have you heard the news about
Yes.
St. Louis Blues?
They did away with the Wild last night, 5-1 in St. Louis to close out their opening round series in 6 games. Ryan O'Reilly, Tyler Bozak, and Vladimir Tarasenko scored in a dominant second period, during which the Blues shut out the Wild 22-5. Tampa Bay, Boston, and the Oilers forced Game 7s in the first round.
Game 7s in NHL playoffs.
Anything can happen at 7.
Like,
What is this?
Oh, my God, no.
What are you doing?
I
sorry.
think you know what he's doing.
New lyrics by
There we go.
Josh Allen. Ready, Josh? Here it comes.
I will swallow him. He tells me it's only protein.
Okay, I'm sorry, so sorry.
He said all the girls
No, I meant to play this.
are doing it. It says cowbell, right?
This is the St. Louis Blues people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's never been any reason.
Here it kicks in.
I
Right.
forgot
about the intro.
I hope it's a cowbell. That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, gosh. I want to go smoke cigarettes with my friends when I'm 17.
Not enough cowbell.
Give it up, Dick.
Rhythm.
Falls to the floor.
Nobody says that about cowbell.
Did anybody else close their eyes and picture a head-banging cow?
Great song. Sorry. Now, were these guys from St. Louis?
They have a St. Louis connection. In fact, one of them is a professor at a college there, or at least was when I moved.
Wow, well, that's a great tune. The band Head East, and they apparently did the 50s-esque St. Louis blues song.
I'm really surprised by that.
Same people.
St. Louis Blues.
Wow. Hey, we got $30 in 10 minutes. What do you want to do?
Yeah. This sounds like it was in a
4-track.
This sounds like a political ad for like Williams Jennings Bryan.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, it's like so
Which
old.
came first?
Oh, I like Ike. Oh, I like Ike.
That does sound like
I don't know.
I don't think Head East had any other hit, though. I don't think. Even close to that.
Yeah, they did.
You know what? You put out Never Been Any Reason. You
wait a
don't.
minute. I think
You can't. No, you're going to say some weird
this
song that they.
This was a hit.
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. You're right.
Great song.
I had no idea this was Head East.
Where'd they find this chord change?
A Rainbow had a hit with it. Yeah, since you've been gone, right?
Yeah, that's
son of a bitch.
Yeah, Rainbows is better.
That's the same vocalist.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can.
Rainbows has that great little short guitar turnaround at the beginning.
Yeah, Rainbow.
Okay.
Rainbow and the word great never was in the sentence before, I can tell you that.
We have a lot to get to. When we come back, we'll do a little bit of that Rainbow guitar for you. We've got dogs in the news, a weird bucket list story.
Or music. And your top 10 this week.
Monkeys and Lech.
Lech?
Anyone know who Lech is?
I do, but I can't play.
Lech Poeta in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Keep us with you at all times. Get the Bob and Tom app now at your app store. State law.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. Mavericks will head back to Phoenix for a 7th game in the NBA's Western Conference semifinals. Luka had 33 points. Mavs clobbered the Suns, 113-86 in Dallas. Reggie Bullock had 19. Jalen Brunson, 18 for the Mavs. The Miami Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals for the second time in 3 years. A 99-90 comeback win over the 76ers in Philly. In the NHL playoffs, St. Louis Blues are the second team to reach the second round of the Stanley Cup. Jordan Binnington made 25 saves. Blues eliminate the Wild 5-1. Tampa Bay, Boston, and Edmonton all forced Game 7s in the first round of the Stanley Cup last night. Major League Baseball interleague action. Baltimore beat St. Louis 3-2. American League winners, the Yankees, Texas. Houston wins twice in Oakland. And in the National League, the Mets, Cincinnati, and Philly all win. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio, a family man, a clean liver. Now, when you're on stage, Jim, you don't do a blue kind of show, do you?
I'm very clean and kind of, I talk about cake for like an hour because, cake's an important topic.
Cake, tell me about cake.
Well, there's a lot of different. Cake's a powerful food. Cake can actually bring people together. It's Bill's birthday. Yeah, I hate that guy. There's cake in the conference room. Well, I should say hello.
Who am I to pass judgment on him?
It's his big day. There's so many types of cake. There's rum cake, which makes sense because we've all been eating cake and thought, this needs booze. Shot of liquor. I don't have time to eat and drink. There's fruit cake. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that would be better. Fruit, good.
Right.
Cake, great.
Right.
Fruit cake, nasty crap.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Have you tried fruit cake? I don't even think that's fruit in there. You're like, when is that, a Skittle?
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
It's time again for 3 Questions With.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Phil Mondor, and welcome to America's most concise interview show, 3 Questions With, the exciting, fast-paced interview show where we ask 3 pertinent questions to today's biggest newsmakers. My guest today is presidential hopeful Ralph Nader. Welcome to the show, Mr. Nader. I see that you're sitting and ready to go forward with the interview. Are you comfortable, sir?
Yes. Thank you, Phil.
Didn't have any problems finding the studio, did you?
No problems at all, Phil.
Good. So, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
This has been 3 Questions With. Join us next week for 3 Questions With Osama Bin Laden. That's it. 3 questions.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I could never figure this out. They're telling me it's a crime for me to forget to fasten my own seatbelt. And yet every other block, we got a fast food drive-through restaurant with some idiot pulling out with a 16-ounce Coke squeezed in between his legs, a Big Mac sandwich in his fingertips, steering with his wrist, an order of fries wedged between this leg and the console, eating, drinking, slurping, steering with the other knee, and that's perfectly okay if this guy buckles up. And until you see a man pour a piping hot cup of coffee in his crotch at 40 miles an hour, you have no idea the maneuverability of an automobile.
It's time now for part 2 of our visit with the fabulous television pitchman, Billy Mazing.
This is Billy Mazing, and I'm back with more made-for-TV products bought exclusively for the Bob and Tom Show listeners. I'm excited today to bring you our feature Billy Mazing item. Our R&D department has applied new technology to one of the most popular TV offered products ever that you remember as the Popeil Pocket Fisherman. Well, how about this, fellas? You're driving home from work and you see an enticing pond full of fish, but you remember that you neglected your daily dental hygiene routine. Well, just reach into your pocket and pull out our revolutionary Pocket Flosser Fishman. Just flip, floss, and fish. That's right, it's just that easy. Flip, floss, and fish. You're not just cleaning your teeth, friends. You're cleaning all those fish you just caught in no time. Now, how much would you pay for such an item? Not $49.95, no. Not $29.95, not even $19.95, folks. The Pocket Flosser Fishman is only $10.95, plus $29.95 for shipping and handling and get ready. But there's more, and I'm excited about this one, guys. If you're one of the next 100 callers to buy the Pocket Flosser Fishman, you get the revolutionary, self-pleasuring sensation and fishing pal in one, the Pocket Pool Fishman, for free. That's right, you'll get 2 rods in one. I said 2 rods in one, for free. That's the Pocket Flosser Fishman and the Pocket Pool Fishman for $19.95 plus $29.95 shipping, handling, and get ready. Or 3 easy installments of $19.95 each plus tax. Call 1-800-I'm-BROKE today. This has been a Billy Mazing production. I'm Billy Mazing.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans. Padoom, 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 and your...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Hi. There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
You know, Chick, Gary writes in to tell us that we were talking of the Addams Family.
Yeah, of course we were.
And I mentioned Thing. And, well, he just wanted to remind us that Thing and his girlfriend never actually had intercourse.
Oh, really?
Only hand stuff.
Again, Thing.
It's just a hand. Yeah.
I got that. Sometimes that's all you know. I was thinking of Cousin Ed.
Trombone. Remember that? Wasn't that Ace's joke yet? Never mind. There's Ace Cosby. He's at the track phone hotline, hot phone. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk.
And congratulations going out to Mr. Godwin. We should play a song here, Pat, I think, in honor of...
Maybe we should play the winner.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Song? Would that make too much sense?
We could do that. The International Songwriters Competition. Once again, Pat, winner, and thousands and thousands of entries. And in the comedy category. Mr. Godwin, a winner? No.
No, that's
Congratulations,
not true.
Pat, and you're welcome for me not entering any of my songs.
True.
Things may have ended differently.
You had some great songs.
Yeah,
And Pat, you might want to play that when you're on stage Saturday night at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa. That's this Saturday evening.
All right.
And I wonder if they'll be serving White Russians with a new name.
You're going to be in Pizza Ranch country.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Pizza Ranch?
Is that big there?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a place that's like a
Pizza
ranch where you
ranch.
get pizza? Or is
Wait
it
a minute.
pizza?
Wait a minute.
Prostitution?
Everybody shut up. Let's
Sorry.
hear him out. This sounds amazing.
You know what I love about Pizza Ranch? It's you go in, and it's a kind of a pizza. You order pizza, of course. It's a pizzeria. They've got pizza there, Chick.
Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
You got this.
I'm riveted, yes.
And fried chicken on the buffet.
Oh.
On a buffet.
Yes.
Hell?
Yep, it's good.
Do they give you, is it served with ranch? Is ranch a part of it? in
You
any
can get
way?
your ranch, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm,
cool.
yeah.
Got it. All right.
Giddy up to Pizza Ranch.
Once again, Mr. Godwin on his way to Lebowski's. That's this Saturday night. It'll be a great show.
Where's that?
Washington, Iowa.
Washington, Iowa. And
Oh, that's Pizza Ranch country.
What's that, Josh?
Everybody shut up.
Can you order pizza there?
I have deja vu, man. What's going on?
I'm just saying, while you're waiting for your pizza to come to the table, a fried chicken buffet, yes, please.
Is it all kinds of fried chicken or just legs or something? Can you get breasts and thighs?
All kinds.
And, oh,
Filled
Here
up
we go.
fast, though?
The whole bird.
I got the theme song for you.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm Josh Arnold for Pizza Ranch.
I'm Josh Arnold, says Tom.
Can you let Josh be Josh Arnold?
Your voice sounds different.
Are you ready to rustle up?
We got a couple specials. People think that's a mule. People think that's a mule. That ain't no mule.
What is it?
It's an ass. It's our special called Pizza Ass.
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
You're a child.
I can see
You're
why
an 11-year-old boy.
Now, in the movie The Big Lebowski, his big thing is White Russians. I wonder if they've pulled those off the menu.
I don't know.
But and do they? What was it? Would be dudes and special lady friends on the restrooms? I'm hoping.
Yeah, are they doing that? Are they doing like Moscow mules or like Manhattan mules or something? Are places changing the names?
Pulled a few things, I think.
I don't know, but do you remember, Tom, in the Naked Gun 2.5? He goes, bring me something strong. And the waiter brings over a very strong man. And he goes, no, on second thought, I'll have a White Russian. And the waiter looks at the camera and goes, nah.
Once again, Pat winning again. One of our previous tunes was a winner.
Yeah, nobody has pubes anymore. 2 years ago.
Yeah, so that's great.
Cool.
And congratulations.
What do you get?
You get a bunch of stuff like guitar strings, a little bit of money, and
that's wonderful.
You get like a trophy or anything?
You get like no.
Why don't you go buy him a trophy?
What do you get, a plate?
I'm going to buy him a trophy.
I bet he gets a plate. I bet he gets a plate and he's embarrassed by it.
This contest has been won in previous years by Mr. Haywood Banks. I believe Mr.
He won for Toast, I think, in 2007.
Okay, well,
great.
Pat, are you going to play your winning song?
I mean, you guys have heard this before, but I'd be glad to pull it out.
Hey, please, Pat, we've heard them all before.
Yeah, I was going
okay?
to say.
Pat, I love it when you pull it.
This is an award winner. We love this.
Yeah.
I am a true man of the world. I stand here with my flag unfurled. I'm a gorgeous melting pot of humanity, but one physical flaw is such a blow to my vanity. I have a cute English nose. Like the Swedes, I'm the leanest. I have huge Austrian pecs, but a Greek statue penis. I'm hung like ancient art. That's what came between us. You like my Roman hands, but not my Greek statue penis. I'm no Norse god, neither grower nor shower. I have a pint-sized package like the javelin thrower. Go ahead, take a peek at my tiny little Greek physique. I have a strong Irish liver. Oh, and a Japanese-like genius. A big American gut. But a Greek statue penis. Salty Brazilian nuts. And a Greek statue penis. A Greek physique.
Very nice. Winner of the 2021 International Songwriting Competition. More than 21,000 entries.
Whoa.
From 150 countries.
Wow.
Wow.
That
number one.
That one was the winner, huh?
Yeah, it's a penis song. Bit of a dick joke, but it's a
You
clever
know
one.
I love it, Patty.
You love it.
I heard your John Wayne in there. That was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. You have the best
I always
joke.
like the Roman hands joke that I think is underappreciated.
No, this is appreciated. It's just one award. Okay, let's not get caught up in
I
it.
like hung like ancient art. It's kind of subtle and fun.
It's all very smart.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to have a nice statue made for you.
Oh.
You know, they should.
Based on that song?
Yep.
Oh, well, I won't need a lot of clay, apparently.
I would have gone with discus thrower, not javelin thrower, but that's all right.
Oh, I don't know. The javelin is a certain phallic.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, but there's no famous javelin thrower statue, only a discus.
There's actually a javelin.
Yeah, it's not nearly as famous.
And do you want to explain, Josh,
I'm
why?
totally
Do you want to explain why Greek statues are known for having a relatively small manhood as the?
I believe, from what we understand, it was considered gauche to have a large.
Right.
Yeah, that's because the people. I'm sure the guys that were in charge didn't have them, so therefore, I don't think they let the ladies vote. if you know what I mean.
Smart guys.
How come Delilah didn't get to vote?
But I don't think women are turned on visually like that, are they?
They can be.
By and large? No, I think it's impossible. Genetically, they don't care.
I see. Now, where were we? Oh, I promised I'd play just a little bit of this. Now, you want to play the St. Louis Blues theme song once again over there?
Yeah, Blues move on. They do away with the Wild last night.
St. Louis Blues. Woo! St. Louis Blues.
Man, this rocks.
Have you heard the news about St. Louis Blues?
Now, you'd think that they would do a blues song, wouldn't you?
You'd think.
Yeah.
Are they going to be? Is there any talk about bringing Gloria back?
No, there's none, and I don't think they should. I think that happened.
That was their theme song the year that they won it.
Yeah, that was a 2019 thing.
Okay, but then we were talking about the band. That's apparently the band Head East created that song, and they had the great
Is that
song.
a guy singing or a girl?
Head East is both, right?
I thought it was a guy.
St. Louis Blues.
There's a woman in this.
Yeah, it sounds like a
There
woman.
is a woman in
Have
this.
you heard the news about St.
Oh yeah,
Louis
there is.
Okay.
And there's a Head East and never been any. Or there's a woman singing at a certain point and never been any reason.
Yeah. Do you remember that band of groupies? You ever?
What band?
They were called Head South.
Sweet, Connie.
Very, very popular.
Could have gone with a migrating band.
You know, I'm glad they just didn't do away with the second word altogether, because they could have.
Yeah, it would have just been like the band Hole. And, but so then we were playing what I said might have been their other hit. Since You've Been Gone.
And it wasn't their
Yeah,
hit.
no, this is the hit version. This is the rainbow version.
I thought Since You've Been Gone was by Kelly Clarkson, my favorite singer.
That's a different Since You've Been Gone.
Ah, I got it.
Yeah.
Love her, though.
That one's got a great guitar thing going. Okay, I'm sorry.
Kelly!
Coming up in sports quickly.
We've got, I know, memorabilia. We've got, and world records. A guy been on the show recently, set a world record.
This is great. Right now,
Whoop-de-doo.
would you like something? No, that's not going to get him to stick around.
They know the world records. They've been here this long. Okay, they'll be fine. They don't want to. They're not. It's not going to change their life. Is that what you want to tell them?
No, I want
this world record is amazing. No, it's not. None of them are.
Don't leave your car. Skip
Period.
work.
It's okay. It's stupid.
I think Willie
People
said it
love
best.
stupid.
Willie said it best. Don't leave your car, skip work. How about some news from Bespoke Post about something awesome? It's the box of awesome.
Now you're talking.
It's the must-have thing this season when you get home. After a rough day of dealing with Chick McGee, you have a nice box on your porch. What's in it, Christy?
Well, no matter what you're into, Box of Awesome has you covered. You like to camp? They got it. You like to go to the beach? They got it. Want to travel? They have some travel must-haves. It's called the Box of Awesome for a reason, because they'll have everything you need for an awesome summer. How do I get started, Chick?
Well, you go to boxofawesome.com and take the quiz. And now here's our friend Josh Arnold.
Check this
to
out.
tell you about the latest bottle.
All right.
You can get the cask, each barrel handcrafted from American white oak, which has been charred to create a smokier cocktail. Who doesn't like that?
Oh, that's got Man Cave written all over it. Are you kidding me? And each Box of Awesome, you're supporting small businesses. And right now, we got a deal for you. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code Bob and Tom at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code Bob and Tom. 20% off your very first box.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, interesting thing about Russian tanks that you'll find rather unusual.
Oh, my God.
On a lighter note, we have monkeys in the news, a bucket list, and a world record. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
Are you a computer geek?
No. I see. I didn't grow up with computers. That's why children have the advantage. They slip out the womb. They're born with a password.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you look at the ultrasound, you see the sex of the child whose internet provider is going to be.
So you're an email guy then?
Oh, no. Well, I check my email. I never get real emails. They're all junk. I got a junk box, and the junk box is like, look, we don't even have time to sort out this stuff. And it's all burn DVDs, lose weight, consolidate debt, and then be like, young teen sluts, whores, triple X. Thousands of it. And then I got a weird one in the middle that says, do you need a birdhouse? And I actually got that. And I'm like, who's the birdhouse guy? And then every day I get this email. Jim, do you want to enlarge your penis?
Yep.
And how did I get on the small Willy email list? That is the real problem.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Entertainment News Desk. You're going to be able to stream Bonnaroo, Lollapalooza, and the Austin City Limits Music Festival this year and next year as well. Select performances from all three festivals will be live streamed on Hulu's subscription video on demand. Behind-the-scenes footage will be available as well. This year, Bonnaroo is the weekend of June 16th, Lollapalooza the weekend of July 28th, and Austin City Limits will be the first 2 weekends in October. When Sheryl Crow was a teen, she did not have to deal with stress, the future of the planet, and loved ones dying in a pandemic. Now she's trying to figure out how to talk to her own kids about issues like that. Crow wrote a lot of those feelings in her new song, Forever. She says it's partly for her boys and partly for herself. And if you're a longtime fan of Muse, you can understand why singer Matt Bellamy is interested in the news of the first photo of a supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. The Muse song Supermassive Black Hole was an alternate hit in 2006. Bellamy posted a photo of that black hole on social media with the caption, quote, "Knew she'd show up one day." And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know us. We're Amish Bell. No poles, no wires, no phones, no nonsense, no shiny objects. That's Amish Bell. And now, new from Amish Bell, call waiting.
Hello, Graber. How's the farm?
Good, Carl. Good to see you. Oh, wait a minute, Carl. I see Fritz is here waiting to talk with me.
Okay, Graber. I'll just stand here and wait.
Hi, Fritz. I'm talking to Carl right now. Can you wait for a moment?
You're fine, Graber. I'll just stand here.
Okay, Carl. Now, where were we?
Call waiting. Another new world convenience from the old world minds at Amish Bell. Remember, we take Visa, quilts, and cheese. Amish Bell, leading you into the 19th century.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah. Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
Oh, no.
Hey, look, ladies, if I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
let it snow.
If you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray, dear Lord, my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, I pray, dear Lord, my soul to take. But the prayers don't make me sleepy. I lay here tossing and turning with a fire down below that just keeps on burning. I could do what I think is natural, but one of my biggest fears are my dearly departed grandmother's words still ringing in my ears. You can't get to heaven with your hand on your no-no place. Your no-no's not a playground. Stay in a state of grace. You can't get your wings. Sing heavenly psalms. You'll just go blind with hairy palms. No, you can't get to heaven with your hand on your no place. Remember now, all your dead relatives are watching. All religious peace.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello, Chick McGee.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Award winner, Pat Godwin.
That's right.
Yeah. There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Chicky.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Manning the track phone hotline, hot phone, with the Omaha Steak joke of the day on the way. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Mr. Wacky.
When you say the Ace Cosby joke of the day is on the way, you mean it is on the way.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
On Thanksgiving, it's traditional to eat turkey. On Friday the 13th, what do you think most people eat?
What?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
You know what? Finally, we're back to the jokes of the day that parents can share with their kids and send them off to school to share that joke.
Alfredo, you see.
Yes.
That's very good. Thank you very much, Ace. That warmed my heart. And now, conversely, we turn to sports.
Indianapolis Colts owner... Wait a minute. Conversely, I mean, this is the farthest thing from another comma. I heard you. Colts owner Jim Irsay has purchased a baseball signed by Ukrainian President Zelensky, according to the Auction House of Boston, the Rawlings Major League Baseball, yep, that's a baseball, all right, sold for over $50,000, more than 3 times what it was expected to go for. The auction will donate $15,000 out of the sale, while the seller, Randy Kaplan, will also donate an undisclosed portion of his proceeds to provide humanitarian aid to Ukrainians displaced by the war. Through the winning bidder initially, at first, Tom, wished to remain anonymous. Colts owner Jim Irsay later tweeted that he added the ball to his collection.
Cool. Okay, who else does he have? Do you know any famous? Christy, you've been in his office and stuff.
He's got a whole. I don't know about his sports memorabilia. I got to see the drum kit, the Beatles drum kit. He's got the Kerouac.
The scroll.
Manuscript.
The scroll.
Yeah, that.
Up on the road.
He's got the largest private collection of Jerry Garcia guitars.
Jerry Garcia guitars. Was it called Black Beauty?
Yeah, a lot of.
I want to hear. There isn't. They don't explain in the story how this baseball signed by Zelensky emerged.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if
I don't know either.
But I mean, if anybody's got balls, it's that guy. So more power to him. And good for you, Jimmy. That's cool. A lot of that money's going to charities. That makes sense.
Yeah, part of that. He's got the Nirvana guitar that he's auctioning off for that same charity. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Comedian Dave Dugan has broken the world record for most time spent in a roundabout.
No kidding, he did it, huh?
According to reports,
he was just our guest last week.
Dugan spent 4 hours and 29 minutes performing a total of 1,001 laps around the Jackson Circle in a far-off land called Carmel, Indiana.
Ah, yes.
His attempt, which beats the previous record of 4 hours and 52 seconds, helped raise money for the cancer support community.
How about that?
And he says, we talked to him last week, he said he did not...
Look at that. Look at that.
There's footage of it.
He did not get dizzy.
I don't know.
Boy, he's going fast.
I really don't know how he didn't get dizzy.
He's going
I think they Charlie Chaplin'd up that.
Watch out for the Carmel cops.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
He's going to need, by the way, tire rotation and balance work done. We have some audio.
I got sick doing it.
Because the record he broke, I believe, was from an Australian record for going around a roundabout.
Why is he's wearing a Creedence Clearwater? I would have thought he would have been wearing a Yes shirt.
Yeah, roundabout.
Oh, very good.
Here's the audio. Here's what he was saying.
Going to beat the Aussies. I mean, I love them. You know, they gave us the Outback Steakhouse and Wallabies and, I don't know, Crocodile Dundee. But anyway, I'm going to try to beat that record today.
There you go.
They did give us Wallabies.
I think he's kind to the folks that he beat.
Sure. Good for him.
Very good.
We don't want any trouble with the
What
Australians.
an affable chap.
He is, yeah,
Very funny. Audio courtesy of WTHR. Thank you very much.
Stupid world. There's another one. A Nepali Sherpa broke her own record after scaling Mount Everest for the 10th time. The woman's name is Lakpa Sherpa.
Lakpa.
This is confusing. Her last name is Sherpa.
Yeah.
Right.
Ms. Sherpa.
Lakpa is Nepalese for missing 2 toes.
Ms. Sherpa and several other climbers.
I thought it was real.
Go ahead. You want to do the show?
Nah, I don't think it's worth it.
Is it not worth what you were thinking?
Let's check this out.
It's awfully quiet after you said that.
Yeah, it's because I don't have a Greg Hahn button.
Tension in the studio.
Ms. Sherpa and several other climbers reached the 29,032-foot summit on May 12. The 48-year-old holds the record for the most times any woman has climbed Everest. A native of Nepal, Ms. Sherpa lives in the United States with her 3 children in West Hartford, Connecticut. Oh, that's beautiful. Another Nepalese Sherpa guide, Mr. Kami Rita. Reached the summit for the 26th time on May 7. So you can see there, the woman's record 10 times, so men are 16 times.
I love going to a Russian beach during the summer and sipping on a Kami Rita. Can I make up for it?
All is forgiven.
Thank you.
Love it.
All is forgiven.
So I think it's sort of funny that her name is Sherpa. You would like being a house painter named Steve Painter or
right.
Through this.
Yeah, it's weird how things like that work, huh?
Yeah. My cousin Heather Fluffer lives in California.
Yeah. What area?
Van Nuys.
You think there's a psychiatrist named like Dr. Crazy or Dr. Looney or
Dr. Wacko?
Dr. Wacko?
I opened for Dr. Wacko in Nebraska last year.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's
harmonica player and the accordion.
I'm Wacko.
It's probably a guy named Everest somewhere.
Yes.
Hey, Bill Everest. at night. Hey, baby, you want to Mount Everest again tonight?
Oh, now we have to make sure there's an Everest out there.
You want to ascend the North Face? What do you think?
Yeah, there you go. Maybe we could have the aforementioned groupies, head south, that band of female artists. So I'm sorry. So this woman has climbed Everest for the 10th time. So that means she gets free sandwich, right?
That's right. And she has the stamp.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Subway up there. Yeah.
Boy, wouldn't that be funny? There was a Subway up on top of Mount Everest. Lettuce. It's a tomato.
They never give me enough sauce.
What do you mean you're out of soup?
Hurry up. I've got to get back down there before the death zone kicks in.
That's sports.
That is
No, please don't.
Well, tough. I mean, oh boy. Boy, that was really close.
Thanks for the save, Finn.
Tough.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Once again, Pat Godwin.
Christy Lee.
What did I say?
You wanted to say Chick McGee, I think.
I think you said like Christy.
No, I was going to say, once again, Christy Lee is at the news
Oh, I
desk.
thought you said thank you.
Yeah, I think he said thanks again,
Okay,
Christy.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, thank you, Christy Lee. Thanks
You're welcome.
All right, that's
Thanks
news.
for underscoring my error.
Have a
I
good
appreciate
one.
it.
Wait a minute.
Okay, no. Hang on, no. This from a guy who we're messing around in the studio. I was telling Josh this. We're goofing around. I grab my cowbell and I start hitting it. What does Mr. Griswold tell him? Rhythm. Rhythm.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry if we're having fun.
Even the least astute chimp listening would be going, hey, no, not there.
Boy, oh boy. Well, let's hear you bang your cowbell along. Aren't you part cow anyway, you weirdo?
Second half is true. No, I have no ability to play the drums at all. But I wanted to mention that Mr. Godwin, winner of the International Song Competition, once again, congratulations, Pat. And Pat's new album is out
today. Yeah.
Today.
Another
the live album, right?
Captured live, yeah.
Captured live. Pat Godwin. Where do they find that?
Worldwide, everywhere. Digital stores, streaming services, it's all out there now.
All right.
And then Pat will be live and in person at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa, coming up Saturday night. And once again, Josh has asked you to take one of those special boxes so you can bring him back.
Bring us all back. Pizza
a
Ranch.
little bit of Pizza Ranch.
Please, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pizza Ranch, okay. Yeah. And what do they have? They have a buffet with what, pizza and chicken
fried
wings?
chicken and breadsticks. You got your salad.
How about
there.
what's the dessert look like? Do you remember that?
I don't.
Do they have like the cinnamon pizza that places do?
If I remember correctly, they do, and they have soft serve. If I remember correctly.
Do they have a nice salad bar?
You can get your greens.
Yeah,
Do they have anything without so much flavor? I don't like flavor.
I like varieties of kale.
Excuse me.
Once again, I'm Josh Arnold. Welcome to Pizza Ranch.
Why are you Josh Arnold?
Good to brand
You got Josh right here.
No, Josh, do the announcement. Go ahead.
Let's say I hop out of I come out from a tub of ranch dressing. Josh Arnold here. I've got some lasso and there's a pizza, an animated pizza running down the range. Get back here! When you need to rustle up some grub, head on over to Pizza Ranch.
We got the horseradish pizza.
Thanks,
and, of
Josh.
course, the donkey pizza. We call it pizza ass. If you want a pizza ass, come by.
You can have a piece or the whole thing. That's pizza ass.
Isn't it funny how all these Westerns have this kind of epic?
Same
Sure.
music, yeah.
Yeah, when the
Frontier.
the reality was, well, it's been 6 months since I've heard a banjo. All I hear is that GD whistling.
Well, my wife's got a cough. I guess she's dead.
Yeah, the Old West.
Yeah.
Really is not friendly as it does appear in the book. Now, a couple of other things I want to mention. Coming up, we will have a special feature from Jeff Oskay from our staff. It's known as News You Failed to Mention. And if I'm not mistaken, tonight, he'll be with Kostaki Economopoulos at the State Theater in Logansport. So we got some great live stuff happening out there as the world reopens. For now, Christy Lee, once again at the news desk. What have you got over there?
This is my favorite story. I saw this yesterday. It's so sweet. A Tennessee couple is saying they woke up one morning to find a strange dog snuggling them up in their bed.
Really?
Jimmy and Julie Johnson told ABC 13
Triple J.
that they have 3 dogs, but quickly realized the dog in their bed was not one of their own. The couple believes the back door to their house had been left open by accident and the strange dog wandered in. After posting about the wayward canine onto social media, one user recognized the dog named Nala. She recalls Julie, the owner, said, "We got a Facebook message saying, 'Hey, that's my dog.'
I recognize that free dog I want."
Jimmy added, "As a matter of fact, I was still lying in bed snuggling with Nala when her mom walked into the room."
Oh, that's very sweet.
The couple said they would have gladly accepted Nala into their family had her owner not been found. This is a really sweet story. Now they've become really close friends, and now they do doggy play dates and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I'm so happy for them.
Oh, it's sweet.
I mean, kind of a shock, though. I mean, you're lying
Yeah.
in bed, all of a sudden you reach over and, wow, my wife needs to shave her back.
Godwin, have you ever woken up with a dog you didn't recognize?
Yes, I have.
Demanding money?
There was a whole year in the late 90s.
Demanding money.
Didn't you once back in
There's
your
your money,
wild
Bowser.
days
Get
go
out.
to bed with a mouse and wake up with a dog?
Costume parties. Very tricky. Very tricky, those costume
Man, I
parties.
would have given anything to be at a party with Tom and he not know that I was there, just watching him. Watching him work?
Wouldn't you like to know what woman wakes, every now and again goes, "I can't believe I woke up and he was in my bed." Like about us.
Oh, sure.
You know, like who were we the dog for?
Gosh, I can't believe. Why did he play 3 John Mayer songs last night? What a weirdo.
How about Fort Wayne, Miller Lite and Grape? That ring a bell for
She
anybody?
sounded like she had a great time.
Yeah.
well.
You changed her life, chick.
Is that right? Okay.
Okay, well,
She
now,
finally learned how to love again.
coming up, we will have our feature with Jeff Oskey. News we failed to mention, but we'll continue to mention news right now. What else have you got,
A
Christy?
Catholic elementary school in Philadelphia might have to do a little penance
My children go to school better than you can.
after inadvertently selling Mother's Day flowers stuffed with thong underwear.
Wow.
According to Philly Voice, the saint. Now, I have never seen this word before in my whole Catholic education. Anselm. Anselm? Saint Anselm?
Anselm.
Anselm? I've never heard of Saint Anselm. Apparently, they apologized after one family discovered lingerie had been folded inside the fake roses. We had the story at Valentine's Day. Remember, they make a rose out of a thong that you could give your lovely. School officials explained the
Has its
roses
thong.
were purchased under the impression they were suitable for Mother's Day. They did not realize the gifts were intended for adults.
St. Anselm of Canterbury was the outstanding Christian philosopher and theologian of the 11th century.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I looked it up. You know what I found?
What?
I'm not kidding. St. Anselm, premium steaks and sides, plus cocktails and brunch.
Nice.
Located in Union Market in Washington, D.C.
They have a restaurant named that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
St. Anselm School.
St. Anselm is a famous restaurant in Washington, D.C.,
Wow.
apparently.
An American tavern dedicated to the pleasures of grilled meats.
Really?
Oh, I love grilled meats.
Serves about 250 students from pre-K through 8th grade, apparently.
Yeah, they don't like them much older than that.
So the so the point of the story is that
Great. I'm going to get a talking to.
these are the roses that
They fold the underwear.
the actual petals unfold into panties. Is
Yes, and they fold it so it looks like a rose, and so when you unfold it, it becomes a thong underwear. Yes.
that- I see.
How'd they accidentally get them?
They said they bought them, that they were suitable for Mother's Day. Somebody purchased them.
There's some Kenny Tarmac out there that's really good at sales.
Yeah.
Kenny, can you unload 60 dozen of these babies?
Hey, listen, sister, you're going to...
The Catholic elementary school, of all places.
Okay.
Firefighters in Tennessee helped rescue an engagement ring from a car that had caught fire. Williamson Fire Rescue was dispatched to a vehicle fire off I-840. Worked quickly to put out the blaze. The vehicle's
You ever eat
occupants...
40, Josh?
I ate 40 once.
Yeah.
40.
Donuts?
You can't
40,
even
I
let
was
him.
going to say 40 peanuts.
You know what, though? Donuts is the funniest answer.
40 donuts.
I would be mad if it weren't the funniest answer.
So mean.
See, pizzas would have been
It would have been too much,
improbable.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Donuts. You've got the realm of possibility.
How many donuts could you eat? I wonder, how many donuts could you eat?
Now, are we talking?
I think 3 would be max.
Just, no, classic glazed, round
3.
glazed donut. 3.
All right, well, let me change a little bit. How many of those little chocolate donuts could you eat?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Whole box? One sitting?
I'm going to say 6.
What?
The little tiny ones?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Could you eat more than 6?
I could eat 25.
No way.
Yes.
What about donut holes, the little round ones?
I'm going 50.
50?
Yeah, I won't feel good, but I could do it.
Okay. Right. Oh, that's what we're playing that game? Oh, yeah, I could do 51. I'll price it right.
Name that tune. I can do it.
I'll watch.
I have a technical question. How long do I have to keep said donuts on board?
Yeah, that's the key.
Half hour.
Half hour. Yeah, I could do that.
Wow.
That's it. I'm ordering donuts.
I'm getting hungry. I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
I have no idea where we got to donuts. Oh,
I have a killer Catholic church.
I said I-840.
I-840.
Interstate 840. Is that better?
Oh, I see. That's the name of the interstate.
Interstate I-840. The vehicle's occupants were Mr. Myers Hart, his high school sweetheart, and Miss Brooklyn Stevens, and one of their friends. They all managed to get out of the burning car safely. The couple's friend quietly told firefighters that the engagement ring Mr. Hart had purchased for Miss Stevens was still in the car and asked them to look for it. They discovered the scorched ring box, but the ring inside was not damaged. Hart then got down on one knee and proposed to Stevens right then and there. She said yes.
Oh, it's a sweet story.
What a boring story.
Yep.
The car was on fire, Josh. What do you want? This kid buys an engagement ring, and the friend goes, hey, did the firefighters get the ring? That's a great, sweet story.
These firefighters are heroes, and they're working so hard, and they bothered them to make them get a silly ring, some metaphor for love. These people are risking their lives.
Kid's right.
Godwin, what do you got for us?
Our car is a burning thing. And it heats up the engagement ring. Steaming hood and melting tires. I left the ring in a car on fire. Firefighters broke into my burning car on fire. They hosed it down. It was hotter than a grease fryer. The box burned. But the ring's not on fire. The ring's not on fire.
Oh, very
nice. Perfect. Now, these sweet kids. Take an Uber to the wedding, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, what is it again? I'm sorry. The formula engagement ring, what is it? Is it 2 months salary?
Oh, that was that's what they said back in the day.
Don't they still say that?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's still an ad campaign.
No, they don't.
It was an ad campaign by one of the jewelry companies.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
I think it's a day's salary, isn't it?
I think it's whatever you think she's worth.
I know. I'm just asking. This kid probably spent all his money. He's got such a crappy car that it caught on fire. He spent all the money in the engagement ring.
You were on their side, and now you're judging them? You have no integrity.
Thank you. I've noticed that.
And he doesn't appreciate you mentioning it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yikes. I'm still disturbed about the flowers that turn into panties.
Oh, we had the story. I swear.
Are they roses?
Yes.
They actually look like roses.
Because you'd think that if they turn into panties, they'd be tulips. But seriously.
That's a labia majora joke.
I have a labia minora on my door. You see, my friend.
See, look.
They look like roses.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
Are panties.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Do they smell like roses? I mean, before you wear them.
No, they smell like mackerel, Dad.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Is that the sort of...
Precisely. I was going to go for tuna. Mackerel funnier. More syllables. Got that M sound.
The K, the hard K.
The hard K, exactly.
You're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
These are just jokes. When we come back, we have fascinating things in the news, including some serious business with the band known as Pussy Riot, a famous protest band from Russia.
It's a riot. It's a pussy riot.
They're from Russia. I don't know exactly. I think you're a little
pussy riot.
A little too far.
Why is that wrong?
A little too far east in Asia, my friend. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with things you may have missed. Parents across the United States scrambling to find baby formula, supply disruptions, and a massive safety recall by manufacturer Abbott, part of the cause. Ongoing supply problems have intensified since Abbott shuttered its largest U.S. formula plant due to contamination concerns. Pediatricians urging parents who can't find formula to contact food banks or doctor's offices. They warn against watering down formula to stretch supplies or using online do-it-yourself recipes. Major retail chains, including CVS and Walgreens, now limiting how many containers customers can purchase at one time to try to conserve the supplies that are out there. Meanwhile, regulators with the FDA looking at importing formula to boost the U.S. supplies. Just as Americans gear up for summer road trips, the price of oil remains high, pushing prices at the gas pump to painful heights, record highs. AAA says drivers paying $4.37 a gallon for regular gasoline. That's the average. Many places much higher. California, over $6 a gallon for gasoline. A barrel of the U.S. benchmark crude's been selling for around $100. Oil prices worldwide have been high in recent months. Buyers refusing to purchase Russian oil after its invasion of Ukraine. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
Bob and Tom 24/7.
I recently got married, and
attaboy.
Yeah, and my wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name.
She must really love you.
Call me old-fashioned, but
hell, you got the tattoo. Why not?
My wife actually got pregnant on our wedding night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, not by me. It was a crazy night. But either way, I'm getting a brother. So. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think her parents like me, though, because apparently when you meet someone's mother, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if their dad's short, don't try and pick him up.
Oh, you're like a little baby, Daddy.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Good morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, hello there, Sonny. This is Morgan Freeman.
Hi,
Morgan.
On the payphone from Shawshank today.
Oh, yeah?
How are things in prison?
Oh, fine. Thank you very kindly.
You getting some nice fall colors?
Oh, we enjoy the colors in the fall, Sonny.
Yeah, I bet.
I get worried. You know, they have that whole, that sad thing out there.
Heard you talking about bull riding.
Mm-hmm.
All of this reminds me of my good friend Andy Dufresne.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I can't imagine how bull riding works on the outside, Sonny. Or maybe I just don't want to. But here on the inside, from what I've heard from Andy, it's not the 8 seconds that he's worried about.
No?
Is it the 8 inches?
Here in prison, it's not even called bull riding.
No, what's it called?
Where the queens dress up in longhorns, chase Andy, and play a game called Steer the Queer.
I'll be damned.
That was the longest night of his life.
Naturally.
Get busy living or get busy dying. Thanks, that guy.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. I'm just moving on. Bye, Mark.
Oh, hello there, Sonny. It's Morgan Freeman.
Oh, hey, Morgan.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm fine. Thank you very kindly.
Oh, nice.
I understand you have someone there that was talking about men making noises during sexual encounters.
Yeah.
I understand you said you've never heard a man make a noise before.
Oh.
Apparently, you've never been to Shawshank, Sonny.
Now, in Shawshank Prison, is there a lot of noise?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to sleep at night.
I'll bet.
Andy Dufresne came to Shawshank Prison back in 1947. And he had a nickname that he was known by.
What's that?
Oh, please stop.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Don't.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom
To win.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair. Yeah, see, there's that kind of comedy gold coming out of that.
Doesn't this sound like this music like you're in, a couple detectives, one of those buddy comedies?
Sure. No, not at all.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think
You get Gene Wilder driving.
There's Ace
Richard
Cosby.
Pryor's.
Well, that movie's not getting made.
Between this and to me, this is personal.
Yeah.
To me and this music, there's no difference between this and silence. I feel nothing. Now you play a couple of others. I like this.
Your toes not tapping?
I don't care for it.
Okay.
It's
got that kind of wah-wah guitar feel that so many TV
Hi, Willie. How are you? I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
What's your favorite TV theme song, Jackass?
The best wah-wah guitar in a theme.
Well, let me tell you, motherfucker. I mean, whoa, hey.
That's close.
Hey!
Man, that was close. We're 2 for 2
That's
today.
the second time?
Yes.
What's wrong with me?
I feel like I have to go to family therapy again.
What's your favorite TV song? Theme song?
I don't know.
Three's Company's got a pretty awesome wow.
Rockford Files, maybe?
I did like Beretta.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Don't do it. Don't.
I had no idea Beretta had such a cool theme.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
No.
Ingratiating.
Who's that? That old synthesizer sound.
Rockford Files, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it, but it hurts.
So you mean it's grating on you? Is that
About
what
Miami
Yeah.
Vice.
This is the best wah-wah in any theme.
God, is that horrible?
Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. Been waiting for you.
Oh,
We've been waiting for you. When the kisses are hers and his.
Whoa!
Josh has it memorized.
Wait a minute.
I loved
Wait a
Three's
minute.
Company.
Ace has something.
As a kid, I would go with the theme for Rat Patrol or Wild Wild West.
Okay.
Wild Wild West was very good.
It was
the
very
TV
good.
show. The movie was dreadful.
I don't know Rat
love
Patrol.
the
And I
show.
did like Rat Patrol's theme. I
Dean,
did.
come on.
Yeah, and
He's at the Come on. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Ace just lost his only ally.
No, that's not the case. But yeah, it's been 8 seconds, Dean.
I was encouraging him.
Good Lord. Here's one.
Oh, man.
This might be my favorite.
This is one of the greatest.
Is it Sanford and Son?
Has so much personality.
Actually, one of my favorite follows on Twitter is Bill Russell, the Bill Russell,
Sure.
the greatest basketball player of all time.
Right.
Michael Jordan can suck it. And you heard me. He said, "Oh boy, this Celtics Bucks, this series has got these. You got to be soft on these old guys." And it's a picture of Red Fox having the heart attack. Got to be easy on us.
Here you go, Ace.
Oh, Rat Patrol.
I think this is the Rat Patrol. Nope, sorry.
That's not it.
Sorry. that was Rainbow.
Well,
once
hang
again.
on. In Tom's defense, Rat Patrol, Rainbow.
Yeah.
They're right there beside you. Sorry.
I don't know how that happened. It says Rat Patrol here. Rat Patrol theme song. Okay, here we go. Play it. Come on, baby.
Oh, God. He's running his own controls, finding music. Oh, yeah. That's
This
Rat
it,
Patrol.
Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I never heard this.
Chris George.
They're jumping over sand dunes. in
I've
their
never
Jeeps.
watched Rat Patrol.
Actually, one of the guys in this show has been on this show. You love him.
Who?
Victor Newman on,
Yeah.
it was on Rat Patrol. But he wasn't, what's his name?
Victor Newman is famous for being in Titanic. He played, I think, John Jacob Astor. Right?
Whatever name he uses
And then
now
and then
wasn't,
he's on one of the soap operas.
wasn't his name.
Thank you, Dean.
Wasn't his name on Rat Patrol.
Oh, that guy.
It was Hans Gudgast. That's his real name.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
And
What's Victor Newman's name? Right, Dean, come on. What's Victor Newman's name?
His name is Victor Newman.
No, that's his character on.
I'll look it up. I'm on it.
Oh, wait. Here's my favorite. Here's my favorite theme song.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. But if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Did you guys? I just saw Ace and Chick sitting in front of their TVs on their knees.
Yeah.
They're 6 years old.
Super chicken.
Heck
You guys
yeah.
were just enthralled.
That's up there with Fearless Fly.
I don't care for Fearless Fly. No.
Eric Braden.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's right.
He was in here.
He was in here.
Very nice guy.
Boy, nice. He did a special reading for us that
Yes,
day.
he did.
Yeah, and I don't think we can play that anymore.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. How about this one?
Oh, yeah.
Keep those bowels moving.
Why not?
Well, yes. Why not?
They would
Get
probably-
those bowels
Here,
moving.
Try it again. I'll show how well they'll do it.
Go.
Keep those bowels moving. Roll. I'm surprised they haven't sold that to the Metamucil people.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the cartoon version of King Kong, that theme song.
Oh, you like that
Yeah,
one.
you do love
you
that.
love that.
King Kong. Oh, this is a classic.
Oh, sure.
The Monsters.
Oh.
This sounds like a, was this Vic Mizzy? I think this might have been Vic Mizzy. Sounds like that.
Did this get radio play?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
I know the MC Hammer version from the movie did. Alfred Hitchcock. Murder.
If you go watch any season on Alfred Hitchcock, it has the plot of all movies you're watching today. Every episode, somebody went back and go, "Oh, okay, we could use that in the movie."
Here's my favorite. Here we go.
King Kong, you know the name of King Kong. You know the name of King Kong.
You like it 'cause it sounds like he's
big as
farting.
a man.
Great theme
Sounds
song.
like he's farting in there.
Or about to. His stomach kind of is moving around.
You don't want to be around that.
No.
No.
Yowza.
My stomach always hurts after I eat helicopter.
Here you go, Christy. This reminds me of you. I don't know why. I always hear this music at Christy's house when she wakes up in the morning.
Is this Lawrence Welk?
Morning, dear.
The champagne.
Like some coffee.
They have the
here.
bubble machine. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I made you a little breakfast, and it's the biggest meal you've ever seen.
Thumbs up.
Okay, when we come back, we'll get back on track.
Oh,
We have some news. We have news to get to. We have Jeff Oskey's famous feature, News We Failed to Mention. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom News Desk. President Joe Biden stepped up his administration's response to a nationwide baby formula shortage that has forced frenzied parents into online groups to swap and sell to each other to keep their babies fed. According to the White House, Biden discussed with executives from Gerber and Reckitt how they could increase production and how his administration could help. It also reports the president talked with leaders from Walmart and Target about how to restock shelves and address regional disparities in access to said baby formula. For the first time, scientists have been able to grow plants in moon soil. The soil was brought back to Earth by NASA's Apollo astronauts. Researchers said they had no idea anything would grow in moon dirt, and when the soil sprouted thale cress, they were stunned. The University of Florida's Robert Furl exclaimed, quote, "Holy cow, plants actually grow in lunar stuff? Are you kidding me?" And officials in Florida say a popular clip of folks on a yacht popping party balloons has resulted in one arrest and more than $25,000 in fines. Watch what you post, kids. Police in Miami say a 29-year-old spotted in the clip was arrested Wednesday, charged with reckless disregard for the environment, and those on the boat are accused of dumping the rubbery balloon scraps into the bay. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
And I'm not stupid. I know there's more to life than just sex. It's just none of those other things feel as good as sex. I mean, I love cookies.
Oh, yeah.
But if I do not have access to cookies, I will not rent a movie and watch two other people eat cookies.
Perfect strangers eating cookies. No.
Nothing.
No.
How do you not think about sex? Everything on TV, sex, all the commercials, very beautiful women in all the commercials now. Doesn't even matter what the product is. It's just very sexual.
Mm-hmm.
And then you finally have sex, and it's kind of disappointing.
Mm.
Where's my Sprite, my new car? That's why I think women should have shelves next to their bed filled with prizes, depending on how well you did. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Like they do at the carnival.
Sure.
They have something to shoot for,
Are you going to take anything on that?
Right. I'm going to go for the Van Halen mirror tonight.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Now, Rick, you've got your stepdaughter as well. How old is she now? 9?
She's 7.
7.
She's a dancer? Ooh. 7 and 10. Oh, will you stop? 7. I can't even have. See, I know. I have 2 girls. It's obvious to me I'm being repaid for years and years of sexist behavior, right? The tables are turned, and now I'm the sweaty, palpitating dad, the kid at the door, knock, knock. Hi, Mr. Schrader, here to pick up my, I like your daughter very much. I own a van. Oh, God. It has the Kama Sutra bookmobile with it. Benoit balls hanging off the rearview mirror. I love poontang painted on the side. Oh, great. I guess I got a few years to relax.
Yeah, you got a few.
Yeah, as long as she's still, eating her boogers.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
NBC Sports on their golf telecasts, they got caught putting in bird noises for ambiance, and a bird lover called him on it.
Correct.
Because he was hearing a bird that was not indigenous to where the tournament was being held. You imagine being the guy who had to field that phone call? Yeah, sports department. Yeah, hi. Listen, does this sound right to you? I guess I'm supposed to believe the blue-breasted whippoorwillow has decided to alter its annual migratory route to enjoy a little golf. Okay. I get it. I got one.
I did a show at my brother's fraternity last time I was there, and they're all giving me the ideas, like when they drink, how they get around, because they know they know drinking and driving is wrong. So they have this thing where they get really drunk, and then they walk to Domino's, order a pizza, and then when they go to deliver it, they ask the guy for a ride. That's a good idea.
Home in 30 minutes or less.
The drinking and driving the designated driver is a good idea. What always amazes me about that is they give these designated drivers coffee all night. They're like, "Have another cup of coffee." "Hey, Bob, that's a designated driver. Hey, that's a good thing what you do with your friends. Here's another cup of coffee. Have a soda. They're not better off than someone that's had a 6-pack. They get pulled over. They're wired out of their gourd. Like, "Officer, I'm the designated driver. I think you got to take care of these people." The cop's like, "Why don't you let the guy in the back puking drive? You can run ahead of the car, make sure it doesn't hit anything."
Comedian Greg Fitzsimmons has joined us in the studio. You're a New Yorker.
Yeah.
How's that going?
New York's good. Not bad. It's a strange place because no matter where you work or what you do, you come in contact with freaks. I worked at a gas station for a couple of years, and the guy I worked with, Strange man, former porno movie star from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, he'd get confused every time he'd fill the tank. Halfway through, he'd pull it out and spray it all over the car. We lost a lot of good petrol.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. Pat Godwin in the performance room. Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Yo.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. Howdy. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk, as it is. And there's Tom Griswold.
See, this could be a TV theme song.
Yeah?
Chick McGee. He's a private dick with a bad attitude and an addiction.
No.
To a football team in Greater Washington.
The DMV, the District, Maryland, Virginia. Here's a TV theme.
Come on and see.
Tennessee tuxedo.
Tennessee tuxedo.
Oh,
is that Don Adams?
Yeah, Don Adams. Excuse me.
I don't remember
Absolutely
that
right.
one.
The guy, he's great.
I remember the show. I don't remember the theme.
A lot of people suggesting their favorite TV theme songs. Remember The Greatest American Hero?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a radio
crushing my balls.
hit. He was walking on air.
He was way high.
I thought he was crushing his balls.
Yeah. That got some airplay.
Yeah.
And that's the show they had to change the name to the guy, right?
Hinckley, yeah.
His name was Hinckley. And
Ralph Hinckley.
Oops.
Yeah.
And it was right around that time.
Didn't the Miami Vice theme song get radio play?
Yes.
Oh,
I like that.
And they had to change the lead character in that to Lee Harvey Johnson.
From Lee Harvey Johnson.
Oh, yes, I had it wrong. Dear dumbass.
I plainly
didn't. His name was Crockett.
Remember losing my mind when I saw the Miami Vice trailer, and it was Phil Collins in the air tonight, and they're driving down this street in Miami, and what's this? I've got to watch this.
Michael Mann, baby.
It did not live up to it. I don't know what the problem was.
I enjoyed Miami
It was okay,
Vice.
but yeah.
And that theme was good.
promo.
That was Jan Hammer.
Yeah.
That very synthesized theme. That was huge.
Isn't it Jan Hammer?
The
He's a
Cheers
Hammer.
theme got a radio play,
Yeah.
as did... Now, was that first? Was that a song first and then a theme, or...?
Well, like the Friends song, wasn't that the theme song for Friends? Wasn't that a hit, or was it a song?
It was a hit, though.
The Rembrandt's second album, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Golden Girls, was that song... was that a hit song before the theme?
I think it was.
I think. What was that one again?
Andrew Gold, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
yeah.
it was. Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Okay.
being
Okay.
a
Do you
friend.
recognize this one, Josh?
Leave it to
I had recognized it right away.
Oh.
How about this, Batman? Do you know that one?
How about this one, Josh? You'll never get this one.
Okay.
fugitive.
Was that Frasier?
I take it all back. Now, here's a theme.
And a cigarette boat?
Oh, I love this song.
Great theme.
So cool.
Yeah.
Is this Knight Rider or something?
And the flamingos. Where are the flamingos?
Miami Vice.
Nice.
The Knight Rider theme is actually like scary sounding.
girls with
it's
the
it's
asses.
an ominous theme.
Okay, Josh, let's try this one. I hope they don't announce it at the beginning.
You know what?
I don't know it, but I've heard it.
Great theme.
Yeah, great.
Absolute
nice
great
Tony
theme.
Sorens. Great show. Mannix.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that.
A lot of standing around on Mannix. Mannix and Cannon. You forget how much Mannix and Cannon stood around.
And I think Mannix was kind of, believe it or not, this is very hard to understand these days, but Mannix was one of the few shows that had an African-American woman in a prominent role.
Cool.
Back in the day when television was whiter than white.
Okay, here's a theme song from the last 15 years.
Just because you're watching it now. I didn't even watch it.
No, I didn't ask.
And I didn't even know.
Game of Thrones.
Pretty powerful. That's a pretty powerful theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
The Jetsons has to be in everybody's top 10, though, don't you think?
That thing swings, man. That's one of the few examples of horns that I like. are in the
You really
Jetsons.
don't like horns?
I don't like a lot of horns. Not a lot. It's easy to go overboard with me and horns.
Now, this one probably gives it away pretty early.
That way with violin.
Here we go. Anybody guess it?
Flintstones?
Yeah, Magilla Gorilla.
Yes!
Wow.
We've got a gorilla for sale.
They have a gorilla for sale at the pet store.
Oh, it's such a great premise.
As I remember, the gorilla was in the front window.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great premise for a show.
Whenever I hear those like old horns like that, I always think of like an announcer going, "Welcome back to Jack Benny's Marlboro Hour," featuring.
How did they get this name?
They had great musicians. Listen to how quickly they're playing that.
That's crazy.
Meet George Jetson.
Boy, how is everybody?
His boy Elroy.
I'm dumb.
His wife doesn't even get second billing?
No, she gets third.
I
Daughter
know.
Judy, and then Jane, his wife.
No, remember?
But then they
But
go
she
into
does fine. She takes the whole money wad that he hands her.
Yeah,
he
and
hands her
Jane-
like a bill, and then she takes the whole thing. She's a real bitch.
And-
Well, that explains. This show is one of the only shows that we have exposed. Let's face it, the expose we did about the affair that George Jetson is having with, of all people, the robot maid.
Yeah, Rosie.
Rosie, do you want to help me expand on this? Joe?
Hey, Mr. J, the new suck nozzle has arrived. Shall I attach it? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Children's.
Okay.
Do the noise.
Gee, Rosie, that sure feels good.
Here's an easy one.
You know that one, Willie?
No, can you play the full
No, this
damn
gives it away
thing?
real
Yeah,
quick.
it will.
Here we go.
Love Boat.
Yeah.
Couldn't help it.
Those are good horns.
No, so yeah, sorry. They just took Love Boat off Netflix.
Yeah.
Exciting and
There you go. That was
They have that on a loop at the cruise ship.
Was that Jack Jones or something?
Yeah.
Do they really play that on the cruise ships all the time?
On the Princess, that's where it was based. Yeah. All day.
Over and over?
I used to love, and then the cast and the guest stars their picture would be through the
life vest.
the flotation device, What are they, the lifesaver or whatever.
So is this a game show, Love Boat?
No. Every week, new guests would come on.
They'd
the
fall in
boat
love on the Love
or
Boat.
rekindle their marriage or whatever.
Oh,
I think they're doing an updated thing on that with game, meet somebody kind of thing.
okay. Little hot stuff on the
God,
wall.
would it be fun to do like a dark version of the Love Boat where it begins?
Divorce boat.
You see this guy heaving. See you, bitch.
Oh, my
Throw her over the
gosh.
side of the
Love
Never works out.
He's just driving his boat into the night.
Fine line between love and hate.
3 times for me.
Now, Pat Godwin, a couple things going on here. Pat's going to be at Lebowski's in Washington, Iowa, getting a lot of love for Pizza Ranch.
Oh, sure.
By the way, from listeners.
Hey, and by the way, if I didn't mention everything that's on the buffet, relax. There are a lot of things.
But the soup, Josh.
You didn't do the bacon at all. I like
You're wrong.
Just a glaring omission.
I mention it because Mr.
Neglect is
Godwin,
what it is.
Saturday evening, he'll be at Lebowski's, Washington, Iowa, in their special showroom. And, Pat, I'm sure people will be congratulating you since you just won the International Songwriting Competition comedy category.
Very lucky and grateful. Thank
Tens of thousands of entries, and you were the winner. That's great.
Man, that's awesome.
And we have a request here, if I can find it. We have a request here. I've been so
like a
busy
cruise
looking for
after I won.
TV theme songs. Pat, we have a request here for...
Say request again.
I'm looking for it. Willie, give me a break over here.
Oh, my God, what a day.
The essence of the letter is that they want to hear, even though it's spring, they want to hear your tribute to the fall, your pumpkin spice song.
It's May 13th.
Well, this breaks all of your
You know what? It's available.
rules.
We're not doing it.
No.
What do you mean we're not doing it?
This
Well,
breaks all
first
your
of all,
rules.
we're out of time. And secondly, you can't do that. Pumpkin spice is a fall tune.
You're the dude that comes in here and we can't play Christmas music without Christmas.
Right.
Well, who's the jackass that wanted to hear this and why?
No, they're a fine person, and they're right to want to hear it, but they're going to have to wait.
Hey, are you being
Look it up on YouTube.
Are you tired of being called a jackass? Do you want to go home and lock yourself in your compound and have peace of mind? I know I do. That's why I have Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. But it's not always outside forces or Tom that you need to get away from with Simply Safe's protection. This is Terry's story. She was away for the weekend for her daughter's wedding. The morning of the big day, she got a call from Simply Safe's 24/7 professional monitoring center. They let her know system had just detected water in her basement. In moments like this, time is critical. Even just a little bit of water can cost thousands and thousands of dollars.
Oh, the Yaki family would have been upset.
Teriyaki.
You're not going to give up, are you?
No, he's doing good.
Simply Safe detected the water just moments after the leak.
Terry Towel,
The Yakis made arrangements to have the water turned off, and it's a happy ending. A comprehensive Simply Safe system of 24/7 professional monitoring. You can have somebody looking out for you, just like Terry and all the Yakis. Plans cost under $1 a day. No long-term contracts or hidden fees. And, of course, you can customize the perfect system for your home, your compound, in just a few minutes at simplysafetom.com. Go today, claim the free indoor security camera plus 20% off with interactive monitoring because you know us. Go to simplysafetom.com.
Thank you very much, Simply Safe. Coming up, we're going to feature Jeff Oskey with news we failed to mention. We've got a huge animal hunk coming up. Some great animal stories in the news. Monkeys, all kinds of... We love monkey stories. And then, do you have a bucket list? Probably do.
I don't. I know I should, but I don't.
Josh, do you have a bucket list?
Yeah, fried chicken, popcorn shrimp, Sundays.
Popcorn.
Gravy. Okay. KFC. Okay. We will be right back with that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
So, Nick, let's start with the basics. Are you a married guy?
No, I just got divorced.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's okay. Lots of people get divorced. Einstein got divorced.
He did?
Yeah, did you know that? Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein?
Oh, so you're dating then?
I guess. You know what I don't want to do? I don't want to say I love you anymore. I hate that first I love you. That's the worst. First time you ever tell a woman you love her. If they like you, they want to hear it. And when they hear it that first time, something comes over them. You know, their eyes get all wide and get that diabolical grin on their face. You can almost feel them saying, excellent.
Sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom sports update. Mavericks will head back to Phoenix for a 7th game in the NBA's Western Conference semifinals. Luka had 33 points. Mavs clobbered the Suns 113-86 in Dallas. Reggie Bullock had 19. Jalen Brunson 18 for the Mavs. The Miami Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals for the second time in 3 years. A 99-90 comeback win over the 76ers in Philly. In the NHL playoffs, St. Louis Blues are the second team to reach the second round of the Stanley Cup. Jordan Binnington made 25 saves. Blues eliminate the Wild 5-1. Tampa Bay, Boston, and Edmonton all forced Game 7s in the first round of the Stanley Cup last night. Major League Baseball interleague action. Baltimore beat St. Louis 3-2. American League winners, the Yankees, Texas. Houston wins twice, in Oakland. And in the National League, the Mets, Cincinnati, and Philly all win. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Results showed he had a blood alcohol level of 0.176%. He was later returned to court to face charges in both incidents. Now,
What's the matter? What's the matter, Judge? Big pussy, you didn't pregame?
What do you expect? You to take a helicopter?
I played the .058.
Wait, hey, Judge, say order in the court.
Order in the court.
I'll have a ham on rye.
Can I get a jury of my beers?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Well, what else would you be doing with your time?
Comedian Renee Hicks has joined us in the studio.
Morning, Renee.
Good morning.
Quite the sportswoman, I can
Oh,
tell
yes.
from your
And we were
conversation.
talking about the WNBA. I just want to know, will there be, feminine hygiene commercials, sponsoring it? Because I think those things got to go. They're just too damn nasty. I mean, they got to stop. They got to stop talking about women's genitalia. I mean, and these women talking about douche. We don't do that, men. We don't go to the beach talking about douche.
You don't?
You know? No, we don't. And see, I never want to see a black woman do that because you know they would have her just acting crazy, just walking along going, "Oh, girl, I ain't seen you to." Damn, Shaniqua, is that you stinking like that, girl? Well, you need to douche your nasty ass. There's a whole family of seagulls following your nasty ass. Damn. So I don't ever want to see that.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
We're taking calls during the show intros?
Heck yeah.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, good morning, my man. This is your old friend, Nick.
You know, I knew this was going to happen.
10 after 10, 50 before 11, 110 before the dinner.
Nick, how are you, babe?
Well, old Nick thought maybe you could put on some John Cougar Mellencamp. I need a lover. I'll read the election results.
Like a 2-minute one.
How long is that intro?
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
You know what I hate, man, is these DJs that impersonate other DJs.
Yeah, me too. There's all kinds of...
Going to preview. Oh, my.
Okay.
More
Got
auditions
another
for my
phone call.
job.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Good morning to you, fellas.
Hey, is this the real Nicaragua?
Let me just say, I'm just an average listener.
Oh, my God.
Some of my people have informed me that there has been some, shall we say, pirating jockery going on.
Nick, I think there is a faux Nicaragua calling our show.
Hey, Nick, I know you can't help but do it. Here it comes.
Yeah, good morning to you. It is the fabulous Nicaragua show.
He's a little rusty.
Yeah, Nick, I thought you were the Postmaster General. Nick, you just stepped on spirits. Can we get...
Well, I tell you what, fellas, sports talk will do that to you.
Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives, and it's here on the internet.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk, Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Oh, yeah.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hey.
There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
I got a sugar rush from the Donut King, Chick McGee.
Donuts, everybody, donuts. There's Tom Griswold. Thank you very much. Chick McGee, thank you.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
And talking about TV themes and the ones you remember the most, there's some really, really good ones.
I think this is the first one that was a success on any kind of radio, any other success other than just being the theme, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I think this was everywhere.
Must have been.
Was this a
Hawaii Five-0?
Yeah.
But was this a hit before?
Yeah, I think that's Avengers, right? Or something.
But was that before the TV show?
That's
a good question.
I don't know the answer to that. I think it was for the TV show, I think. The name of it's the Hawaii Five-0 original theme.
Okay.
You remember how it goes? You remember this.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ace, does the new version of Hawaii Five-0 use this? Like an updated version?
Oh, that was kind of badass when they brought Dragnet back with your favorite.
Ed O'Neill?
Ed O'Neill.
Yes. I wish that had lasted.
Great. And Ethan Embry. That was a great
Naughtiest
TV show.
theme. That was a...
Oh, God. Again with the little...
Was that a TV show theme?
Yeah, for Young and the Restless or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
The little baby life that Christy has.
How about this one here? Is this going to work? Wait a minute.
Let's talk about life. Oh.
We had a funeral? What's going on?
Morning Vespers?
Yeah.
He was a good man.
I just get an inkling.
I'm not sure what this is.
What?
Oh, I know what it was. It doesn't start until like a minute in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who gave you controls?
The box.
This is the version that builds.
Now I'm gonna be food for worms.
It's kicking in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is Alabama 3, the theme to The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better be careful there with that.
You know what else is cool is the theme to True Detective, a great band called the Handsome Family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How does that one go again? Do you remember?
I am unfamiliar with it.
Not bop.
That's Hanson, but
It's the
you're
Hanson
very close,
brothers.
Pat. Thank you. Guy wins an award, so he's got to start talking.
It's like a flat circle.
Okay. We'll.
Bosch has a great theme song.
Huh?
Bosch, the TV show Bosch.
Yeah, who is that?
I don't know,
Didn't
but
he
it's
team up with another
strong.
detective? Henry Loam.
Yeah, Bosch and Loam. Yeah.
Is that on yet?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
They make a hell of a dishwasher.
I love this.
This is True Detective.
That is good. This is right up my alley, though.
This was one of the show intros that I would not skip.
Yeah,
They
no
give
way.
the option. This one I want to listen to.
Did they use this for all the seasons?
Did anyone
What
watch
a tale of the desert.
the other seasons?
Who is this?
Handsome Family. They're a terrific band.
Okay.
They do a lot of music like that.
That is good. It's kind of a nice Western feel.
The big theme song for my generation is definitely The Office. That one's very constant.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, folks love that, man.
Is that right? Okay.
Well, you send us your favorite themes, so we'll dig them up for you. Happy to do that. Right now, we dig up the news with Christy Lee. What do you got going over there?
A 19-year-old Florida woman accused of reckless driving reportedly told the authorities that getting arrested was on her bucket list.
Okay.
According to Monroe County Sheriff's officials, a deputy spotted the woman's vehicle speeding and driving recklessly. He turned on his lights and siren, but the car continued to drive before eventually stopping at a three-way intersection. The woman was charged with fleeing and eluding. Before she was taken to jail, the woman said getting arrested had been on her bucket list since high school. She's 19, so what, a year?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Since high school.
I mean, this would have been a really cute story
If she were 79.
if she'd been cuffed and she was 95.
Oh, yeah.
I always wanted to get arrested. 19?
Come on.
You don't even have a bucket.
Yeah, why do you have a bucket list at 19?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be things I want to do before I kick the bucket.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you guys don't know. What if she's terminally ill? You know, that could be. I'm just saying. She could,
Tom, your thoughts?
Wait a minute. Did someone say terminally ill?
I don't want the banana splits anywhere near me if I'm terminally
I love the banana
Bingo and
splits.
Fleagle and Snark.
What is this?
Banana splits. One banana, two bananas.
Are these
It's a Saturday morning weird
And these
show.
aren't the bananas in pajamas, are they?
Now, were they Sid and Marty Krofft?
Yes.
All right.
They were Sid and Marty Krofft?
I believe, I think, and I didn't look this up, and someone will tell us, I'm sure. I think Jan Michael Vincent started out on the Banana Splits sub show about some Treasure Island or
With the thing.
Ochongo, or he was a
wow.
native boy or something.
All right.
About 9% of what I just said is absolute fact.
You pick which 9%.
Yeah, it's up to you.
See if you can find the theme to Quincy to get back to Willie's observation.
Oh, that the girl could be a terminally ill child.
Yeah. Remember, Quincy was it was Jack Klugman, right?
Yes, but he was the coroner, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it was.
Wasn't it ba-da-da-da-da, and everybody
Yes.
everybody faints when
A pathologist or a
they're
coroner?
at-
or
This
something?
wasn't natural causes. It was murder.
Very good, Pat.
It was. He was supposed to be the coroner, but he was always out on the street looking for criminals. It wasn't like
Bodies just stacking up in his office.
Yeah, there was. you never saw him, dissecting the victim.
And didn't he have a sidekick who did everything? Ito or somebody like that? It was his loyal sidekick. No, I'm serious.
Cheeto?
It was. Tito, maybe that was it. Jermaine.
I don't remember.
I think it may have been closer.
Michael.
All I can find is Quincy Jones. I can't seem to find the theme to the TV show Quincy. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Although Quincy Jones.
Well,
probably
this is
a
it.
lot
We don't
better.
need, if you want to hear the theme from Quincy,
He was the ladies' man. He was inspecting the woman in the beginning of the show.
Yes.
The credits.
Here you
Instead of
go.
a body.
Here it is.
Gentlemen, we're about to enter the most important and fascinating sphere of forensic medicine.
What?
The joke autopsy.
The autopsy. If that doesn't say autopsy, I don't know what does.
I only saw the show when I was sick from school, and it would come on at like 1 p.m. on some UHF station.
I love sick TV shows. Mine was Captain Planet.
Yeah.
It's weird that all these sort of comedy guys like Andy Griffith and Jack Klugman end up as detectives, or in his case...
Yeah, the Dick Van Dyke Mysteries.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a thing? And,
Yeah.
The Father Dowling Mysteries with Tom Bosley.
I always heard that
that's,
the Quincy scripts
That's going to happen.
Do you remember the Cosby Mysteries? It was a short-lived. He was like a detective.
I don't. Didn't they solve that mystery? I've always heard the Quincy scripts were longer than any other TV script because he always had these bloviated monologues he'd go through about what happened. And
Tom, were you a Kolchak the night?
That's a good show.
Night Stalker. Yeah, that was a good show.
Never saw it.
I never saw that either.
Simon Oakland,
Darren McGavin. The wonderful...
I love Darren McGavin, of course, from A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yes. What about Night Gallery? Didn't they have a great theme song?
I don't remember.
It's hard to beat the Twilight Zone. That's true.
Maybe
Can we
that's
get a
what
little
I'm thinking
contemporary and maybe talk about shows from like the late 80s? Maybe something a little closer?
Night Court had a great theme.
What's
True
the
Blood
best
is a
theme
good
song?
one.
He just said The Office, so we didn't play that.
The Office is the most iconic, I think.
You have to find them. You see, this takes time.
Dean, let's go.
Just ask Ace to tell Dean to get on.
Yeah, that's what.
The Office.
You guys could all just go ahead and submit to me. Let me know. Write down which song you want to hear.
Yeah.
See, that's professional.
Here you go. I think I found.
He's
one
not
for you,
upset at
Christine.
all.
Here
That's
we
a
go.
professional.
Is this what you were looking for?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, this
Folks
is
love
it.
this. There's like a Lil Wayne remix to this. It's fun, man.
That is.
Are there words to this?
No.
You can put them to it.
Yeah, you can go like...
I think somebody
Rap
did
to
put. Yeah.
The Office, The Office, The Office.
In Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Jim and Pam and the world's greatest boss had.
Dunder Mifflin.
So yeah, those are the words.
Look at the camera bemused.
They never finished the documentary.
Yeah. I always like the shows where they tell you what the show's all about. That's the famous, Gilligan's Island.
I know you do.
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
If you've
yeah.
never seen the show before, you can watch it for the first time and go, well, the theme song told me what it's about.
Petticoat Junction.
Hated that show.
Oh, the shady riffs at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Uncle Joe.
My
perv.
favorite Petticoat Junction story is my dad walked by the TV I was watching one night, and they were reciting the daughters. There were Betty Joe, Poppy Joe, and
Billy Joe.
Billy Joe, and Dad said, "Well, where's Tojo?"
Dad, of course, a veteran.
Hey, Dean.
Green
I
Acres
know
was
that you're ready to walk in here with a flamethrower. But could we hear the Lauren Green theme?
Bonanza?
Bonanza?
What? Yes, this is one of my favorite. The first take of the Lauren Green.
Oh.
If you remember this,
Tom?
yeah.
Oh,
if you don't remember it, you'll be overjoyed.
Oh, you sons of bitches, or something like that. Yeah, remember?
Oh, we.
No, this is Lauren Green, of course. Lauren Green.
Yeah, Lauren. Yeah,
was the he was Mr. Cartwright. He was Ben Cartwright, right?
And wasn't he a newscaster in Canada before he got that job, or something like that? I thought that.
I think so.
Before he became an actor.
Or a game show host or something.
Here you go.
Welcome to the Ponderosa, my friends, for an evening of songs and stories about the mother***ing West. Bonanza. If anyone any one of us, he's gonna with me.
It's amazing.
Did we do that? Is that a Bob and Tom bit?
I think it's the first take.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's famously, Lauren Green was screwing around with the mics.
That's so good.
So funny.
Do you remember that the show Bonanza? It was they almost always looked like they were indoors.
Is it like a laughing thing?
No,
No, it was a Western.
No, it was a series.
well lit.
It was
overly lit.
Michael
one of
Landon.
those typical shows in which they never had any. The husbands in all these shows were always widows.
They never had any women on this show, hardly.
Well, I guess so they'd have a potential love interest.
Right,
Andy
right.
Griffith.
Well,
all
yeah.
these shows, there were widows and. And it was, who was it? Ben Cartwright. Haas was the great Dan Blocker. Michael Landon.
Yes.
And then the guy that walked off the show and would later be in one of the MASH spinoffs years later. Adam, somebody. He played Adam. Remember that? And then they did a famous reunion show.
Little Joe was Michael Landon, right?
Yeah, and here's the famous Bonanza reunion. And now, Bob and Tom Television presents the Bonanza Reunion Show.
Hoss? Little Joe? Hoss? Little Joe?
The Bonanza Reunion. Only on Bob and Tom. And then the actors were all dead, you see.
And then Pernell Roberts died, and we can't
do that anymore, yeah.
I figured it out with some context clues. Sure. But you just go, they all died.
Well, it was that era where they kept doing all these reunion shows.
Yeah.
Now, did I hear correctly that there's going to be a Spinal Tap 2?
That's what I'm hearing.
No kidding?
After 40 plus years or so.
Terrific.
They're working on it.
Such a good movie. What a perfect movie.
Yeah. Oh, well, that'll be great.
Well, I hope Christopher Guest was happy to hear that. I don't know how you tell when he's happy, but I'm sure
it's great. Tune it up to 11. Christy Lee is at the news desk. Let's get back there. Have we missed anything?
Speaking of being happy, Airbnb is once again trying to stop folks from using its platform to host unauthorized parties ahead of key summer holidays. The company said it will be instituting, quote, strict anti-party measures for Memorial Day weekend. Airbnb will also apply the same approach for the July 4th weekend, something it did last year and said was effective. The added measures, which will apply to bookings in the United States for users without a history of positive reviews, will prohibit users from booking a home for only one night. The company will also restrict some two-night reservations, such as those made locally or at the last minute.
Party time at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Airbnb.
This is dumb. Airbnb used to be so fun, and you could get a place and go with your buddies and have a good time. And now you have to look at the rules, and it's like, oh, you can't check in till 8 p.m. You need to give the name and ID of every person that's going to come hang out with you
because they don't want their houses to be trashed.
Yeah, but there's a difference between trashing a house and having one guy over to have a beer and getting in trouble for it. That's I
They're
don't
not
know.
going to police that.
No, they're not going to police that.
They just don't want to trash, killing all the fun.
You don't know how to party, man. Hey, these guys know how to party. This is from Mitchell.
Hey, Mitchell.
Hey, dudes. When I was 18, my cousin and I went to a minor league baseball game. It happened to be Dime a hot dog night. We quickly decided to see who could eat the most hot dogs.
Sure.
$3.70, and 7 innings later, I was crowned the winner.
Oh, my gosh.
37 dogs?
I was sick as a dog. And my favorite part of this email, I left about $2.40 worth of dogs in the parking lot.
I have no doubt. Wow.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Those are some good numbers.
That's 37 hot dogs? I don't think so.
No.
Maybe 5?
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5?
1?
Wow. And Christy, I know you eat it like corn on the cob. From the side,
just in case.
Just like you don't want him to go, that's me and you later.
Well, on that note,
we got donuts. You should have seen her in there mincing around the donuts. Well, I had half a donut.
I had 2 donut holes, I want you to know.
Way to go. Way to go. Whatever you say, Chunky.
I'm not going to say anything.
Well, how many did you have?
No, I mean, when you say how many.
I think if you have a third hole, that's around the world, isn't it?
Third hole. I said I'm not going to say anything.
Well, I decided I would.
Let me get this straight. You're giggling at the term donut hole?
Yeah.
No. What's happening? Christy was counting her holes.
Oh, my God.
Josh was on board for that.
Well, on that note.
I mean, you got to count your ears, your nostrils.
Sure, well.
Eyeballs, I guess.
Somebody do something.
No, not again.
I'm sorry, back to you, Christy. What are you going to
A member of the Russian punk group known as Pussy Riot has escaped Russia by dressing as a food delivery person. Maria Alyokina, that doesn't sound very Russian, told the New York Times she initially
Not
refused.
the way you say it.
I know. Alyokina is how it's pronounced. initially refused to leave the country despite multiple arrests and periods of imprisonment, but finally left Russia. And authorities said she would serve time in a penal colony. To avoid detection, she and her girlfriend dressed in puffy green jackets typically worn by food couriers. She traveled for a week from Russia to Belarus to Lithuania. The band Pussy Riot has long protested President Vladimir Putin's regime, with multiple members enduring jail time for their activism. We've had them in the news many times.
Sure.
Yes.
Good. Get out.
Yeah, get
Good
out.
for her.
Bet the people are pissed that are waiting for their food.
Yeah, no kidding.
Where are my dumplings?
Yeah, I ordered that pizza. Where's the chick from Pussy Riot that was supposed to deliver it? What do you think I'm in Belarus? Why is this taking so damn long?
I mean, I know where this comment is, but this is ridiculous. Can't I get my pot stickers? What's going on?
Speaking of Russia, they're having to use computer chips intended for home appliances to repair military hardware. Due to the impact of U.S. sanctions. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo told a Senate committee on appropriations Wednesday, quote, "We have reports from Ukrainians that when they find Russian military equipment on the ground, it's filled with semiconductors they took out of dishwashers and refrigerators."
And microwaves. There was one tank said fire, potato, popcorn.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's running out of gas.
Leftovers.
Yes.
You can add 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yeah.
All this food talk's making me hungry.
Well, I think that you're missing the larger.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
The reason these tanks were getting blown up by the Ukrainian army
was
because the Russians would get in them and they had to they put in refrigerator parts, and as soon as they would close the hatch, the thing would go dark because the light would go out.
Yeah. Yes.
It's dark in here. I can't see. All of a sudden they're getting blown up.
You keep the hatch open too long, it goes beep.
I traded one of those military vehicles for what I thought was going to be a good trade, but it turned out the guy didn't even bring what I wanted. Yeah. Tanks for nothing.
We waited for that. Now, I want to tell you about HelloFresh. Chick tried to soft serve me that one.
I tried.
HelloFresh is delicious. What is it? Well, HelloFresh is, let's see, they do the shopping. They go to the grocery store. They deliver the box to you. They've done the measuring. Expert chefs have curated more than 50 recipes a week. You pick which ones you want based on what kind of food you like to eat. Maybe you're doing something with low-cal or doing low-carb or just want good old family-friendly food. Comfort food, they've got it all. And they send you the directions. They've done the measuring. Like I said, they've done the shopping. You can make stuff like one-pan cheesy beef tortilla melts. What else you got, Willie?
One of my favorites, the saucy pork burrito bowls with cilantro rice, charred poblano, salsa fresca, and smoky crema. HelloFresh is going to send you 9 ingredients. You put them together in 6 easy steps, and in just over a half hour, you have these delicious burrito bowls from our friends at HelloFresh.
And here's how you get involved in this. You go to HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Remember that code. You'll need it a couple times. BTShow16, 16 free meals plus 3 free gifts. That's BTShow16, 16 free meals, 16 free gifts. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Got a love letter right here from JT. He said he was skeptical about HelloFresh, tried it, loved it. He said it was fire. That's how he described it. BTShow16, HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom next. Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
We got some extra from the Bob and Tom Show.
Comedian Greg Warren, former state champion wrestler. You're the son of a wrestling coach. Now, I assume your dad was also your wrestling coach. Is that correct?
Yes, he was. He was a high school wrestling coach. So I wrestled, and my mom was into music, so I played the clarinet in the band, which they made fun of me. especially the guys on the wrestling team. Especially my best friend Huey Baker. He was a black guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those guys that would just get a hold of something and never shut up. Look at Greg, man. Greg played a flute. It's a clarinet, Huey. It's a flute, Greg. You a flute man. Look at little flute man, Greg. Flute your flute, Greg. Little flute man, Greg. He'll be on the bus going to a match. He'll be real quiet, and all of a sudden you hear, "Up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell we fighting for? Flute man." It's embarrassing when you're out there wrestling and you hear, "Hit him with your flute, Greg."
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Entertainment News Desk. You're going to be able to stream Bonnaroo, Lollapalooza, and the Austin City Limits Music Festival this year and next year as well. Select performances from all three festivals will be live streamed on Hulu's subscription video on demand. Behind-the-scenes footage will be available as well. This year, Bonnaroo is the weekend of June 16th, Lollapalooza the weekend of July 28th, and Austin City Limits will be the first 2 weekends in October. When Sheryl Crow was a teen, she did not have to deal with stress, the future of the planet, and loved ones dying in a pandemic. Now she's trying to figure out how to talk to her own kids about issues like that. Crow wrote a lot of those feelings in her new song, Forever. She says it's partly for her boys and partly for herself. And if you're a longtime fan of Muse, you can understand why singer Matt Bellamy is interested in the news of the first photo of a supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. The Muse song Supermassive Black Hole was an alternate hit in 2006. Bellamy posted a photo of that black hole on social media with the caption, quote, "Knew she'd show up one day." And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
The 1962 recording of Puff the Magic Dragon. It only got to number 2.
Oh.
Kept out of the top spot by I Will Follow Him by Little Peggy Martin.
That was the original song?
I will follow.
I will swallow him. Yeah.
So I've never heard the song. It's called Swallow Him.
Follow him.
I swallow.
It says it is just protein. Just protein. Just protein. Yeah, she had a second song called Do You Have a Mint?
No, that wasn't her song.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, of course.
Life's too short to hang out with a bunch of ass bags.
That's the one.
I love that song.
And we're way too young to waste precious time with dickweed. And you'll know one when you see one, 'cause he'll look a lot like me. Life's too short. Dun, dun, dun. Life's just way too blank and short. Life's too short to hang out with a bunch of ass bags.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian Geechee Guy has joined us in the interview loft.
Geech.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Geech is a tall man. You are originally a guy that gained a little bit of fame on Star Search back in the day.
Yes, a little bit.
You did not win, but you came very close.
I didn't get too famous. I don't want to get too famous. I don't want to get so famous that the guy who shoots me gets famous.
That's
Good
famous.
point.
That's right.
That's very. Amen. I'm with you there. I got you. Well put.
Yeah.
That is
I
interesting.
agree.
Yeah, we don't want to see you get shot either.
No.
That would be bad. What else is new in your life? You still married?
Yeah. Although my wife's on a cruise right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without you?
Without me. Yeah. So that's okay. But I used to go
How
out and bunch with
convenient.
her. Yeah.
Well,
Well, she was with her girlfriend from high school.
well, that's nice.
Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
We all are. Okay. All right.
His name isn't Steve Licker. They just called him that. Jimmy Schubert is our guest.
I'll tell you something happened to me the other day. I was in this diner getting breakfast, and I'm looking at the menu, and I get a stick on the menu called a protein scramble, and I'm looking at it, and basically it's an egg omelet with chicken meat in it. Which is wrong. I mean, you don't take the eggs out of the chicken and then cook the chicken and put it in the eggs. Okay, that's too much chicken. I don't know who's back there cooking some kind of poultry serial killer, some barnyard strangler. That's an omelet that spans 2 generations.
That's wrong.
That's not breakfast, that's a vendetta. You know? That's like taking your hamburger and dipping it into your milk. You don't do it. It's not kosher. You got to separate some things, you know what I mean?
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you are listening.
This seems like a
Hello. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hi. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby manning the track phone hotline, hot phone. Willie Griswold is here.
Big dog.
I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Got people commenting on their favorite television theme songs this morning. And we've played a bunch of them. And it's kind of fun to do as a quiz. This one, super easy. But this may be a tough one for you, Willie. This one, I think, was a pretty legitimate hit, not just on the TV show. Okay, so I'll give this one a listen. It's very simple.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Welcome back.
That's it.
Is that the show?
Welcome back. There's another name. There's another word in the show title.
I have no idea.
Welcome back.
Comedian Gabe Kaplan had the show, Welcome Back, Kotter. And I think this
John Travolta was on it.
Yeah, and Gary Shandling's entry into show business was writing an episode of that show.
Is that John Sebastian?
Yeah. He was our guest one. He's amazing.
I love John Sebastian.
He's great. And was and is. If you ever get a chance to see him. But that one was an actual hit. And of course, it was
a good tune.
Yeah, the storyline was he played a guy that went back to the school where he'd gone, and it was interesting because it was in an urban school and he only had 4 students per class. And,
no, that's not right.
Very
if you watch the show,
right? I think they focused on.
Yeah, they didn't let most of them speak.
No, that's.
I used to love the joke he would do at the end of every episode.
Oh God!
He would tell a joke. You didn't like that?
Did you know Gabe Kaplan got arrested for fraud? Did you hear it?
No.
Yeah, he put a comedian on his income tax return. Did you know that? Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Isn't he also a world-class poker
player? Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Of what?
Everything
You
he
did
does.
not like Welcome Back, Kotter.
I did not.
Wow.
Man.
This is probably the easiest to identify, I would think, of all the ones we've played.
I want the title of the show right out at first. So
You're not allowed to talk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ace, you got it?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. Yeah.
Why stop it there?
Do you know what show that is?
Is it Mission Impossible?
Yes.
Very good.
That's a movie.
That's a great.
It was a show before.
Yeah.
They updated that theme for the movie, and it's really good.
When it kicks in the movies, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, is it Lalo Schifrin? Is that who did that one?
That's it.
Is it?
He lays around a lot. He's
The TV show, Willie, was very interesting because it was very convenient for the people on the crew.
Don't you dare criticize Martin Landau in Mission Impossible.
Every country they'd go to, the dictator looked remarkably like Martin Landau. And they very conveniently spoke English with some sort
weird
of
accent.
Indistinguishable accent.
Yes.
It was just very handy.
I think Wally Cox is on one of the very early episodes, if not the first one. He was part of the team there on one.
My godfather.
Wally Cox is your godfather?
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's how I got my nickname.
Oh. What's that?
My initials are TBG.
Oh, geez.
Oh, I see.
So what do they call you?
Well, you know what they call.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg is RBG. They called her the notorious RBG. So if yours TBG, what are you?
The notorious TBG, otherwise known as
Biggie Cox.
There we go. He made us walk him out down the line with that.
Like Biggie Smalls.
That way later you can go, we were all guilty.
Yeah.
We're accomplices.
We're all in the office.
We're a party to idiocy.
Okay, now, continuing with my theme of TV shows in which the wife is conveniently not around.
Yeah.
Either a widow or whatever. There were so many shows like that.
Yeah.
Here's a good one.
My Three Sons.
Listen how old that is.
Glenn McMurray.
Fred McMurray, who apparently owned more real estate in greater Los Angeles than Howard Hughes.
What? Oh, then that estate's doing just fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Filthy rich. Well,
I wonder why that was. Because you had, The Bachelor Father, was that the name of that one?
Andy Griffith. A lot of the shows, I think, just
Family Affair.
I think it gave them an opportunity to have.
They didn't even want to pay women 50% back then.
This week on Family Affair, I'm sleeping with my daughter. That's tonight on Family Affair.
I think.
Can you do something about him?
I don't.
Stepdaughter.
I think we're probably done with the TV thing.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
You do the sweat joke?
What about MASH? That was a great theme.
Yes, very, very true. The
Suicide's painless.
Oh, you had that already.
Unless you set yourself on fire.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You guys want me to leave for a little bit?
Would you?
Yeah, okay.
No, stick around. The water's warm. Come on.
All right.
There were lyrics to that, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
In
written
the
by
movie, yeah.
written by the son of the director of the film version. Robert Altman's son wrote those lyrics. And
Binky?
And
Binky Altman?
if I'm correct,
Yes,
I believe that if you are the lyric writer, even if the lyrics aren't used on the TV
Lyricist,
scene,
please.
you get your royalty anyway.
Wow.
So I think he's been living off that for quite some time. Here's one.
Boring and uninformative.
Yeah.
No, that's interesting. Interesting. Again, it certainly isn't a joke about incest. or self-immolation, if that's the term. We did have a self-immolation story in the news a couple weeks ago.
What you got?
Do you remember that story? With the guy?
Yeah, Supreme Court steps. Was
set
that what it was,
himself
or?
on fire and.
Oh, yeah, the climate activist.
Yeah. But he used fossil fuel to light himself on fire. I think right now that eliminates him as a
Shouldn't he have used a giant magnifying glass?
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious. It's massive.
What's happening?
Well, this is where your new show comes in.
I don't know what I did with the music.
It's been replaced by the Barney Miller theme.
I think so.
How about this one?
I clicked off on something I couldn't.
Christy, this one's for you. Pay
Okay.
attention.
The Stars.
It's a match game?
Yes. You love
That's a good one.
I love the match game.
It's got that kind of Tijuana brass thing that was big then, and then that kind of wah-wah guitar in there. That one doesn't really pass the test of time.
Tonight is a match game.
They were all drunk.
Here's a tough one.
Mascots on.
Ace, this is for you.
Mark. Oh, that's not Mark. It's
Right actor, wrong show.
right. Same thing. Same show, really. Same.
No. He was referencing it.
I have a guess.
Yeah.
Is this Perry Mason?
Great.
Okay, at least turn it down.
Great theme song. Perry Mason, yes. And then when he said, do your impression again.
Mark.
Yeah, he was doing an impression of
Well,
Ironside.
my mind was going back to the match game because the match game was redone a couple summers ago. I was trying to think if they redid the. It's
called Rematch.
Wow, talk about uninformative and boring story. Boy, that was really something.
Well.
Hey, we'll be right back, won't we?
Yeah. Well, we got a lot coming up, but I want to play this for you. See if you know this one. This one's for you, Josh. See if you can guess it.
Man, this was used in the game Spy Hunter.
You know, I never watched a second of this.
Yeah, the name's coming to me. It's a guy's name, right?
Yep.
I don't remember.
Last name is a weapon.
Peter Gunn?
Peter Gunn.
Yes.
Very good, very good. It's one of those tunes you learn to play on guitar pretty early on. I think you can master that one for us, Pat. When we come back, we will attack more television theme songs, and we have Jeff Oskey's News You Failed to Mention segment. It's always very exciting, and our big animal hunk. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Chime in with an email. Send to bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More of the Bob and Tom Show next.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bees are stupid. Them are not stupid. They're stupid. Them are not stupid. They're stupid.
Essential Morning Radio.
They're stupid.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with things you may have missed. Parents across the United States scrambling to find baby formula, supply disruptions, and a massive safety recall by manufacturer Abbott, part of the cause. Ongoing supply problems have intensified since Abbott shuttered its largest U.S. formula plant due to contamination concerns. Pediatricians urging parents who can't find formula to contact food banks or doctors' offices. They warn against watering down formula to stretch supplies or using online do-it-yourself recipes. Major retail chains, including CVS and Walgreens, now limiting how many containers customers can purchase at one time to try to conserve the supplies that are out there. Meanwhile, regulators with the FDA looking at importing formula to boost the U.S. supplies. Just as Americans gear up for summer road trips, the price of oil remains high, pushing prices at the gas pump to painful heights, record highs. AAA says drivers paying $4.37 a gallon for regular gasoline. That's the average. Many places much higher. California, over $6 a gallon for gasoline. A barrel of the U.S. benchmark crude's been selling for around $100. Oil prices worldwide have been high in recent months. Buyers refusing to purchase Russian oil after its invasion of Ukraine. That's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Got this new venture. It's called Say It to My Face.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Hey, Josh, let's say someone talks smack about you on Facebook or Twitter.
Sure.
And the first thing you do is you'd call me, then I go to their house. And when they answer the door, I'll just yell, "Say it to my face." And then I'll jack them with a blood dart right to the larynx. And Christy, you and your ladies don't got to worry either, because I got you covered too. See, my friend Tasha and I are launching an all-female company called Oh No You Didn't. Pretty God. Well, it's hard to spell it on the radio, but in print, it's badass. It's all hymenated.
Hymenated?
Yep. So the next time some chick, calls another chick an obese whale when you post your porta potty selfie on Instagrams, just give me and Tasha a call. She'll go to that chick's house and slap the spit out of her while screaming, "Oh no, you didn't!"
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
A retired nurse from the state of Maine has become the oldest woman to swim the Sea of Galilee.
I swam the Sea of Honolulu once. Got dragons everywhere.
Oh, my God. It's a Puff the Magic Dragon reference, and it's laugh-free. It's time. So the larger point here is swimming in the Sea of Galilee, maybe a shark or two, I'm not sure, but Honolulu, the land of Honolulu.
Well, dragons.
They're dragons.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Yes, if I could just have a few minutes of your time, I'd like to speak with you today about the joys of water sports. Is this Bob and or Tom?
This is this is Bob.
Yeah, perhaps you already own a boat. However, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to upgrade your boat.
Shut up, Randy. Read the script I wrote. Upgrade boats. I want them to buy one.
I've almost got him, Donnie. Okay. The badass wave buster, beast on the water.
And tell Chick he looks thinner and he'll buy it.
You get a free tube if you're not a lard queen or like pork.
I ain't even gave my pager number, man.
Donnie, all right, I'm not going to do this anymore, Donnie.
Get back to work, Randy. You screwed it up anyway.
Hi, this is Bobcat Goldthwait, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
When I was in the Navy, one of my favorite jokes was I used to fly this radar plane, and we'd go up for these really long, boring missions in the middle of the night. So get a new guy in the squadron, I'd go up with him and say, "Hey, middle of the night, if you want to take a nap, go ahead." So he'd doze off. While he's asleep, I would go ahead and run. I'd hit the circuit breaker, pull the circuit breaker so the fuel gauges go to zero.
Uh-oh.
Then I would act like I was asleep. And when he came to, boy, did his eyes just light up. That's
light up like a fire. Oh, man.
Guy died of a heart attack. It's hilarious.
The old empty gas tank joke.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
So what else is in your room?
I have dogs playing poker.
Definitely.
I have 3 of the dogs playing poker on the wall.
You have dogs playing poker on the wall?
The big velvet
The painting?
Is it a
Not
tapestry?
the velvet. They're not velvet.
Is it
no.
a tapestry?
I do have dogs playing poker at Tapestry, one of them, but no, they're not the Tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
The tapestry that I gave you of my face?
It is actually my comforter.
I have that. That's in my living room.
Can I tell you this, honestly? In all truth, my comforter is at the dry cleaners right now, and your tapestry is on my bed right now. I slept underneath it last night.
Is he facing up or down?
He's facing down. I've never slept better.
Man.
Really?
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee, news.
Hi, chick.
Pat Godwin, guitars, organs.
You got it.
Josh Arnold, how are you?
I'm very well. What do I offer the show?
There's Ace Cosby. He's manning the track phone hotline, hot phone.
Everything.
Willie Griswold.
If he doesn't offer much, I don't offer anything. So
You might have the most important job. I don't figure your father's going to kill anyone in front of you. That's
let the boy watch.
Let him watch. I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. I want to remind you of a couple things. Mr. Godwin back in action tonight. No, tomorrow night. Sorry, Saturday, May 14th at Lebowski's. Once again in Washington, Iowa, and we've been getting a lot of love.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
For Pizza Ranch.
Yes.
In Iowa. So you'll have to check that out.
A lot of people are asking me to mention this, all right? And it's one of my favorite things about Pizza Ranch. The buffet has all kinds of pizza, fried chicken, whatever. A bunch of things. Now, if there's a pizza, your favorite pizza is not on the buffet, you can ask them to make it, and they will bring it to your table, and that's just part of the price.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's a flat fee to get in the building?
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Is that like a $15
I don't remember, but
price point?
I do know that it's worth more than what they're charging.
Pizza Ranch, dessert included on our buffet. Let's see, you can find a ranch. Oh.
I love the place.
I'd pay up to $40 for this if it's an all-inclusive.
You know what? You don't have to.
Well, this is so nice. What I was trying
you
to mention
have Pizza Ranch your way, a pizza, chicken,
try to mention that
wings.
Mr. Godwin will be there not at the Pizza Ranch. He'll be playing at Lebowski's. I'm sure they also have delightful food and drink.
I could do a set at the Pizza Ranch.
Okay.
He's available for Pizza Ranch. Boy, that would be something. You at the Pizza Ranch.
Pizza Ranch presents Godwin, a night of entertainment. It's Saturday night. I'll also remind you, Pat's new album is out as of about 2 minutes ago. It's the new live Pat Godwin album. What's it called, Pat?
Captured Live.
Captured Live. Thank you very much.
Pat, I'm playing it on my phone right now. I turned the volume down so you can't hear it. I'm just stacking your streams, buddy.
Oh, man, you got to get the numbers up.
End of the day, I'm going to make you 2-3 cents, man.
The international songwriting competition just announced the winners. Over 21,000 entries, and number one comedy category would be Pat Godwin with your song Greek Physique.
All right.
So congratulations to you, Pat.
Thank you.
Tom, I have a question for the room.
Yes.
Anybody in here ever get matching zits? I'm currently sporting them. If you notice.
What do you mean, matching?
On my left arm, I have one, and another one appeared on my right arm in the exact same.
Oh, that's not good.
The old mirror zit.
Wait a minute. What do you think it means?
Well,
I've never heard of such a thing.
Did you ever read the Andromeda Strain?
Yeah, that's how it starts. Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Oh, I have it?
You've got about 9 hours.
Oh, what am I going to do with my 9 hours?
Do you think it's because it's...
Pizza Ranch. Pizza Ranch. Yes, Christy.
Do you think it might be because it's where your sleeves hit that same spot on both sides of your
I sit
arm?
outside and read my many books.
Can I tell you a story?
As long as it doesn't involve body zits, go ahead.
So Josh and I are talking one day off the air, and I think at this point, Josh is my friend. I'd like to include him somewhat into my life.
Yes.
So I say, Josh, it always seems like I have more earwax in my right ear than I do in my left ear. And he goes, really? Which side do you sleep on? I go, well, I sleep on my right side. Mystery solved.
Ergo, more wax.
More wax dripping into my right ear.
So he did the friendly thing.
He was not kind. He was not. He was totally. I can't wait for these two to be in a car for 10 hours. I can't wait.
Willie and I, yeah, it's going to happen.
Now, we should point out that Willie and Josh will be in that car because Saturday, May 21st, they'll be at Cacciatore's in Ilion, New York. Am I getting it right?
That's right.
All right. That'll be great. Another Saturday show coming up in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So
next weekend, yeah.
Oh, it's next weekend.
Next sure weekend. Is. Thank you, Tom.
And then
I should follow you guys in a car. And just when I see when the car starts rocking back and forth,
we're just punching each other.
The fight has started.
There's a fight inside.
Are you going to let him drive your car?
I don't know. We'll see. I didn't let Godwin when he had
you drive,
had a 9
well,
you
no,
drive fast, but you drive safe.
Well,
very fast. You got a ticket.
Did you get a ticket?
Yeah, he got a ticket.
It was one of those fake tickets.
You got a real ticket. I saw it coming, too.
What do you mean a fake ticket? There are no such things.
Yeah, there's no points on my license or anything like that, but I had to pay a fine. It was some sort of county bridge ticket. I don't know what it was.
It's going 85.
I think it was just some guy who mailed me, and I went, yeah, I'll send you some money.
You get that a lot. I'm sorry. Christy Lee is at the news desk. Coming up, we have the very special Jeff Oskey with his hunk, known as News You Failed to Mention. I should point out that Jeff will be working with Kostaki Economopoulos coming up this evening.
Cool.
In Logansport at the State Theater. That'll be a great show.
Logan.
So are we done with
to go boo-boo.
We have a lot of animal news to get to
done
today.
with Zit Talk?
No,
Why?
Zit Talk.
I can talk more about it.
Josh, one time I got a pimple like week before finals in the wintertime, just right on my nose. And then all my buddies called me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I have no doubt, yeah.
That's a brutal pimple.
Yeah, usually you get a huge one just before the prom. Thing that happens. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, how about our animal honk? What have you got?
In Texas, they're searching for a monkey that escaped from its owner at a Dollar General store in Corrigan. There's a lot going on here. Store manager Lawrence Jolly told KTRE.
I love that TV station.
Jeez, here comes Lawrence.
I'm Larry Jolly.
Hey.
That the owner came in and bought a bottle of water, she said, was for her pet monkey. He said, quote, and so she goes outside, she feeds the monkey bit her, and took off into the woods.
This wasn't Dasani.
According to the station, the 7-month-old capuchin monkey named Boss is a service animal in training. Corrigan Mayor Johanna Gibson said Polk County Animal Control is hoping to capture the monkey with a trap set with some bananas.
County Animal Control.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. What was that a reference to?
Polk salad?
Yeah.
Oh,
Polk County Animal Control.
Okay, I see. Doesn't really fit, does it?
Not at all. No,
not even.
Well, I thought the comedy, like the whatever.
Yeah, so.
Whatever.
I only got a year left.
How are they going to capture this little critter?
They're going to use bananas.
Well, that's kind of hacky.
Monkey got your granny.
No, poor little guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a loose monkey in Texas. There's a lot of target practice going on. Just saying.
Houston Zoo has named its baby, I don't know how you say this, capybaras? Capybaras?
Yeah.
Yeah. After
Are these
I
those
looked up the
giant rats?
pronouncer.
Yeah,
they're
like,
giant rodents.
They're like the size of a reasonable pig, I think. They're pretty big.
I think it's capybara. After characters from the Disney film Encanto. The zoo said the two healthy pups, Bruno and Peppa, were born on April 11th to first-time moms Squirt.
You should know.
We
don't talk about Bruno.
I know we don't. Shh. This is the third capybara litter that the zoo has had in the past 10 years. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno.
What's the deal with Bruno? Is that a thing I'm missing?
It's a song. It's a huge song out of Encanto.
It was bigger than, I read somewhere.
Frozen.
Bigger than the Frozen song that we don't talk about. You never heard that? Yeah, really?
I haven't seen that yet.
Well, they don't have kids. And
yeah, we don't talk about Bruno has been...
Oh, you have kids, but is Jimmy watching Encanto?
No.
Thank you.
No, he's watching Faces of
watching
Death.
Lebowski.
He's not watching Encanto.
He's watching it. He's taking notes.
Reading the Anarchist Cookbook.
Hey, it's the animated version of the Anarchist Cookbook, and it's very fun.
So what did they name? They named him what again? Bruno and what else?
Bruno and Peppa.
So, in other words, naming giant rats with cute little names makes them a little more palatable.
I mean, they're kind of cute animals.
kinda cute.
Yeah, they're not. They look
not
like
that
giant
bad.
guinea pigs, really.
Yeah, they do.
It looks like a guinea pig mixed with a cat. They kind of walk funny. I'm pretty into these animals. I'm looking at
They
them.
look. I'm looking at one now. Yeah, they do look like a giant guinea pig, except they're kind of elevated off the ground a little more.
Yes.
Like a pig. So they have cute little critters.
It is kind of insulting to name one Peppa and not name the other Salt, though, right? That offends me. No one else. I'm all wrapped up about this. I'm furious about it. I'm writing letters to my congressman.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Thank you.
I like Salt and Peppa, but it's. I guess Peppa is also an Encanto character.
Presumably, yeah. The mom was named Squirt, and the dad was named Rio. You think
Isn't
that'd
that backwards?
Yeah, thank you, Christy.
Yeah, her name was Rio, and Dad.
Her name was Rio, and
Hey.
Are you ready to go home and lock yourself in your compound? I know I am. You want a little peace of mind?
Oh,
well,
no.
that's where Simply Safe. See? The do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system comes in. At Simply Safe, it's not always outside forces. How about this? This is a mother's story. See, if I say that instead of Terry, he won't dive in with a stupid, dumb last name.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is Terry's story. A Simply Safe customer, she was away for the weekend for her daughter's wedding. The morning of the big day, got a call from Simply Safe, the professional monitoring center, 24/7. They let her know her system had detected water in her basement. Times critical in situations like this. Even an inch of flooding costs thousands and thousands of dollars in damages. But thanks to Simply Safe, Terry arranged to have the water turned off, and it's a happy ending.
For the Misu family.
Terry Misu. Oh, my God.
Comprehensive Simply Safe system and 24/7 professional monitoring.
He does that so you know what the sewage water smelled like.
You can have something always look. Somebody has your back with Simply Safe, Tom.
Thank you.
Plans cost under $1 a day, no long-term contracts.
Terry Misu.
Customize the perfect system. He's proud of himself. For your home in just a few minutes at simplysafetom.com. Go today and get a free indoor security camera plus 20% off with interactive monitoring. That's simplysafetom.com.
Coming up, news we failed to mention with comedian Jeff Oskey. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, I'm Marty Gleckman for Casket Carnival.
It's a Casket Carnival. You won't lose your shirt. It's a Casket Carnival. When we shovel on the dirt, we'll make sure you're really safe before we stick you in your grave. We won't steal from you. Casket Carnival.
We've got lots of games and prizes, and since many of our coffins are scratch and dent or gently used models, we pass the savings on to you at Casket Carnival. And don't forget to say hello to our lovable mascot, Embalmo the Clown.
Hey, yeah, there. Thanks for coming to the Casket Carnival. You're really gonna dig our prices there. Don't forget to ask about our layaway plan, huh? Hey, geez, what's wrong with these people? I'm dying up here, huh? At the cremation station, we want to earn your business. You know, sometimes I wish I were dead.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom News Desk. President Joe Biden stepped up his administration's response to a nationwide baby formula shortage that has forced frenzied parents into online groups to swap and sell to each other to keep their babies fed. According to the White House, Biden discussed with executives from Gerber and Reckitt how they could increase production and how his administration could help. It also reports the president talked with leaders from Walmart and Target about how to restock shelves and address regional disparities in access to said baby formula. For the first time, scientists have been able to grow plants in moon soil. The soil was brought back to Earth by NASA's Apollo astronauts. Researchers said they had no idea anything would grow in moon dirt, and when the soil sprouted thale crest, they were stunned. The University of Florida's Robert Furl exclaimed, quote, "Holy cow, plants actually grow in lunar stuff? Are you kidding me?" And officials in Florida say a popular clip of folks on a yacht popping party balloons has resulted in one arrest and more than $25,000 in fines. Watch what you post, kids. Police in Miami say a 29-year-old spotted in the clip was arrested Wednesday, charged with reckless disregard for the environment, and those on the boat are accused of dumping the rubbery balloon scraps into the bay. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker. And the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like us dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then because you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
It's the most talked about show on television, The Bachelorette, where 25 eligible bachelors try to win the hand of one single woman. And now, Bob and Tom Television brings you a new twist on this hit show.
She's 30 and single. She's...
What the hell do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Meet Linda Jackson. Now here come the fellas. Say hello to Todd Williams.
Hi, Linda. I'm really pleased to...
Yeah. Next.
And here's our next eligible guy. Say hello to...
Hold it. Are you really going to say each time, say hello to Dick Ding Dong or whatever? Jesus.
Okay. Here he is, Jerry Peterson.
Hello, Linda. I can't tell you how happy I am to finally meet you. And,
Right. What do you do, Jerry?
Well, I own my own consulting business and...
consulting, eh? And when did you lose your Amway dealership, Jerry?
Huh? Sheesh, what a bitch.
She's the Bachelorette. She's single, pissed off, and is looking for money. Lots of money.
Hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Phil.
Yeah. Did you forget something?
No, I don't think so.
Any gift?
Gift? I didn't know that we were...
Bye-bye, loser.
Wow! Tune in to Bob and Tom TV and see why she's called the Bachelorette. She's on the prowl, and she's got...
Shut your hole and bring on the rich numbnuts.
On Bob and Tom TV.
Well, there you go. There's a show I'd watch.
Yeah. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please.
And 40 beers.
Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize my voice from the show and my face from television.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hi.
Ace Cosby, the track phone hotline hot phone.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And there's Tom.
Hey, hi. What a surprise. It's good to see you guys.
Likewise.
What have you been doing?
Oh, just hanging out.
You're not going to mention that Jason from our staff brought in a delicious breakfast of biscuits and gravy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't want to make the listeners jealous.
Yeah, well, it was tasty.
Oh, so good.
There's sausage gravy. Is there bacon gravy?
I don't know.
You can put bacon grease in any gravy, I'm sure.
Somebody's got to get on there.
This was a capybara sausage, though. Did you?
Yeah, it was tasty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We just had a news story about the capybaras. What is it, at the Houston Zoo? That they've given them cute little names.
Capybara, but don't.
Well, okay, I don't know. I've never seen them. They look like big fat guinea pigs. They're very cute.
Speaking of big fat guinea pigs.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Look
on
at
the big screen in our room. It's Jeff Oskey with his special feature. Do you have the intro ready, Jeff?
I do. Today, I'm mixing it up, though, Tommy.
Uh-oh.
I've been doing this almost a year, and I write a lot of jokes. I don't always do them, though, because I chicken out. So today, I'm doing all the jokes I didn't do, and you guys get to vote on whether you like it. If you like it, you're going to hear And if you don't like it, we're going to get it we're going to give it an A. So let's see how this works. I'm Jeff Oskey. We give you a lot of news. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news we failed to mention.
Now here's Jeff Oskey with what you failed to mention news.
Canopy Growth, one of Canada's largest weed producers, has just bought its competitor for a record $323 million. Wow. What you failed to mention, they paid for the entire $323 million, all in wrinkled 10s and 20s. We're going to go a nay. Okay. This is fun, right? Nope. All right. This past week, Elon Musk opened his big dumb nerd mouth again and sunk my cryptocurrency fortune that I had amassed. What you failed to mention, maybe I shouldn't have invested all my money in an asset that only takes one nerd opening his big dumb nerd mouth to crash its entire value. Yeah,
I liked it.
I'm going to take that as a... Yeah.
Okay.
A 90-year-old Japanese woman who has worked for the same company since 1956 earned a Guinness World Record as the world's oldest office manager. What you failed to mention, while waiting for her position to open, her 17 successors at the company have all died of natural causes.
Sure.
That's that gets nothing. Okay. A doctor in India named Mispronounced, I think I pronounced that correctly, has urged the drinking of cow urine to ward off COVID. Oh. What you failed to mention, the name Pragya Thakar roughly translates in English to the woman no man dares to kiss on the mouth.
It's all that pee she's been drinking, Jeff.
That's a nay. There's a new theme park opening in Saudi Arabia, everybody. What you failed to mention, they're still trying to decide if they're going to allow women on the bumper cars. I mean, they'll be naturals with their no previous driving experience.
True enough.
They held a tiny penis parade last week. What you failed to mention, surprisingly, it happened to coincide with the Unsatisfied Women's March.
Isn't every woman's march unsatisfied?
Hey.
Oh, sorry. All the hats are unfinished.
A truck containing 80,000 condoms was stolen. What you failed to mention, what a bunch of scumbags.
That's my favorite euphemism for a condom.
And the rest of them...
Never heard that.
Red Bull athlete Dario Costa has set the Guinness World Record for the longest tunnel flown through with an airplane. What you failed to mention, the throwing of a hot dog down a hallway record is still held by Tom Arnold and Roseanne Barr.
Absolutely.
Very good. Getting absolutely from Czech. I'll take it. Yeah. Class clowns may be the smartest students in the class. What you failed to mention, unfortunately, we'll never know because you keep kicking us out of class. I'm going to go. Yeah. All right. So far, I have made all the right choices of not doing these jokes previously. A man caught driving drunk tried blaming it on his 4-year-old son in the car. What you failed to mention, you never blame a 4-year-old for your drunk driving. Now you blame him for ruining your life, but not your DUI. The first Thanksgiving took place in year 1621 in Plymouth, Massachusetts, when the colonists and some tribe I can't pronounce shared an autumn harvest feast. What you failed to mention, the first Friendsgiving took place at a New York City loft apartment in 1998 when 6 friends shared a feast of takeout after deciding not to return home for the holiday. All right. That gets a double nay. There's a new mattress for gamers out there. What you failed to mention, it comes in 3 sizes: single, always single, and forever single. That's a great one. All right. Oh, finally. A little gold in this pile of crap. Someone spotted 3 calves in the back seat of a woman's car in the McDonald's drive-thru in Wisconsin. What you failed to mention, she was just showing them what would happen if they didn't behave. A little word of warning. A kid got stabbed in the toe at a haunted house by an actual Bowie knife. What you failed to mention, with horror house admittance being $40 a person, I better get stabbed. Nope. That's a day. Magic mushrooms may be a good prescription medication for treating depression. What you failed to mention, of course, are great for treating depression. I've used them for this exact purpose. It's really hard to be depressed while karaokeing the Humpty Dance with your good friends Rainbow Unicorn and Papa Smurf. I'm going to take that one. Some people somewhere held a tiny penis parade. What you failed to mention, last year they tried the same thing for premature ejaculation. The parade only lasted about a half a block before coming to an abrupt end. A person was arrested for assaulting their spouse with a plate of spaghetti. What you failed to mention, I know it said spaghetti in the story, but that's really more spaghetti-o behavior if you ask me. I'll take that. And finally, because of a bus driver shortage in some towns, they now have members of the National Guard driving school buses. What you failed to mention, running late for the bus will now cost a child 30 push-ups. All right, I've been Jeff Oskey, and you guys have been nice enough to play along on my new game, Yay! And this has been the news.
Failed to mention news. Jeff Oskey.
Oh, thank you very much. I remember that story about the urine.
I remember all those stories. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But what I'd forgotten was it was a member of parliament in India.
Oh, yeah.
Said she drinks cow urine every day to ward off
Let's do a
coronavirus.
follow-up on her, see how she's doing.
Yeah, old stink breath's doing.
Yeah. Although it's my understanding she will not drink the grass-fed cow piss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. She has standards. She just drinks the almond-based
Almond piss.
cow urine. Yikes. And there was also the guy that rolled in pooped to ward off COVID. I don't know how we should check on him as well.
Doing either.
You make fun of these people, but they could be innovators.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
could.
And the
Hey,
same people that ate
possible.
blueberries didn't know if they're going to be good or poisonous.
I know. I just
point.
don't expect if I get COVID for my doctor to call me and go, hey, go eat 2 turds and call me in the morning.
Wouldn't you love that? Then what would you do?
I would die. I would succumb. I mean, the cow dung thing actually would work to a degree because it would keep people 6 feet away. So,
Sure.
No doubt.
in the days of all that separation. We now turn to Christy Lee. She is once again at the Bob and Tom news desk. What have you got over
We
there?
continue with our animal hunk. A convenience store in Arizona was forced to close temporarily due to a large swarm of bees.
Oh, no.
According to the Golder Ranch Fire Department, one person was stung multiple times during the swarm at the Speedway gas station on North Oracle Road.
The convenience store.
Fire officials set out of an abundance of caution. The gas station now closed to the public to keep it.
These days, that's not the only thing that stings at the gas pump.
Boy, ain't
You know
that
what I
right.
mean, Josh?
It's high.
The prices you see there.
Gasoline costs a lot.
Hello. A swarm of bees. Didn't they open for Blind Melon at Lollapalooza?
Hey, chick.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Diesel.
Diesel who?
Diesel sting you, these bees. Gas station.
Try doing it as the brothers.
Hey there, Dickie. Yeah, Dick. Knock, knock. Who's there? Diesel. Diesel who? Diesel sting you, these bees.
That's funny.
That almost worked.
That almost worked.
My brother can tell a joke, can he? I tell you. Yep.
Christy Lee at the news. Anything else over there?
Residents of a New Zealand town have identified the actors responsible for a late-night break-in. According to news.com.au, the front window of a store in Wonhunga was shattered following a mysterious attack in the middle of the night.
Wahunga go by?
Wonhunga? I'm not letting it go by. I'm just
Spell it for me.
W-Z-R. God, I can't even spell. Onehunga.
That's Wonhunga.
I'll tell you what. I saw them all in the shower. That one guy, Wonhunga. The rest are in the parade with Jeff.
So diesel bees doesn't work for you, but
Wonhunga.
That's good.
I want to get a sweatshirt.
The window of the store in Wonhunga was shattered following a mysterious attack in the middle of the night. Security footage shows The culprits turned out to be 2 escaped sheep.
It's not very mysterious then if there's footage of it.
One of the sheep appears to fight its own reflection in the storefront window, with the animal repeatedly ramming its head into the glass till it breaks on the 3rd attempt.
Funny.
After the glass shatters,
Shadoobs.
the sheep then flee the scene. It was not clear if the wayward sheep have been apprehended.
Can't hold their liquor. That's what they say.
Sheep?
Sheep can't hold their liquor.
Oh, we got another one.
sure
Sheriff's
can.
deputy in Indiana lassoed a loose sheep. This happened in Scott County.
Why was it on the lamb? Thank you very much.
Oh, boo. Boo.
I'll remember
Sheriff's
that.
office and Deputy Skylar Thompson had been dispatched to I-65 after a sheep had been spotted on the roadway. The deputy soon located what he recognized as a sheep trying to hitchhike on the interstate.
I mean, I'm sure this guy's a very fine police officer.
Great detective.
You don't get a. Well,
That's good work,
We're here to
boys.
present the citations for recognizing a sheep, Captain. Come on over.
What the hell? There's a giraffe. Oh, no, wait, that's a sheep.
You know, it's illegal to hitchhike in Indiana, so Thompson, with his reputation as a top-notch lasso cowboy, put his skills to use and soon apprehended the errant sheep and removed it from the road. It was transported to a local farm where it remained until its owner was identified.
Mutton to see here.
Good cop, bad cop.
It didn't get in trouble for being on the highway. It didn't get a DUI.
I mean, we're killing.
EWE.
So this guy was able to. He had a lasso with him.
Apparently.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's lasso.
Lasso.
It's not
So,
lasso.
you lasso the animal with a lasso.
No, you lasso the animal. You don't lasso. The lasso is not a part of this.
You guys are a bunch of major lassos.
Chick
lasso.
sets his on fire. He's a flaming lasso.
What crawled up his lasso?
What's wrong with you people?
Just buy some shoes and be quiet.
The 400-pound pig on the loose in downtown Tucson, Arizona, was safely captured.
Oh, that's a big hog.
With the help of a construction worker on a tractor. The Pima Animal Care Control Center said construction workers used a tractor to follow and corral the pig near a bus stop. Responding police officers were able to use their patrol vehicles to better corner the animal. The pig's owner soon arrived, and with everyone's help, they were able to load up the 400-pound sow. Her name, by the way, is Rosalia.
Use a pork lift.
Of course you would, yeah. I mean, you got a loose pig out there on the ham.
You know what?
You got to make sure you get something.
I can't explain it. I can't. I don't know why, but pork lift, hilarious. I don't.
After they did it, you know what they did?
No, what they do?
They all went to a barbecue place because they just finished pulling pork, and they
pulling pork.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
You don't get pulled pork at a barbecue?
Don't you get the pulled pork at the bar? Maybe it's just me. Sorry.
Well, you can't have them playing with yourself. Never mind. Pork lift. You should have stayed there.
Yeah.
Several neighborhoods
Would you
in
have
Rome.
accepted knife and forklift? Apparently not.
No.
My God.
No, not at all.
I got biscuits to eat. See ya.
You got the pork chop there, Josh.
Several neighborhoods in Rome now have a nightly curfew following a spate of wild boar attacks. According to The Guardian, residents of in an Italian city imposed an 8:30 p.m. curfew as an act of self-protection.
What?
Since they did not believe officials are doing enough to take effective measures
I see.
against the animals.
So they're all afraid of these wild
Yeah, they're advising people
they're
not to go
nasty.
out after 8:30
Sure.
p.m. because at night, if somebody falls over and is hurt, nobody's around to help, and the boars will attack you.
Yikes.
They'll eat anything.
And of course, in Italy, they could probably turn it into delicious boar ragu if they'd catch one.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
God, yes.
They can make anything taste delicious. Bear bolognese, that'd be pretty tasty, no?
There is a wild boar bolognese.
You're kidding me.
No, I don't. I'm not kidding.
Really? You've had this? So I know you have friends that do everything. You have a friend that makes bear bolognese?
Here we go again.
after those...
Not bear bolognese,
after those,
boar.
You know how you...
after those chuckers, what are those called again? Polo chuckers?
You're shipping boar bolognese out, by the truckload.
I'll look that up.
They're loaded with a pork lift.
I honestly made wild boar like 2 months ago.
I really think they do make a boar.
It was not for me. It was ground
How did you
wild
get,
boar.
Where did you get wild boar?
Grocery store down the road. I'll show it to you.
Is that right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Boars are us, yeah.
Wow.
Boars are up.
Did you get it early in the evening?
I don't remember when I bought it. Why do you ask?
Why?
You usually don't eyeball the pigs until last call.
Wow.
You're loving it. You're laughing over there. You're making that squeaky bike noise that happens.
You know,
That
like
squeaky bike noise. I love that.
it's like he said forklift again. I don't get it.
There it is.
It's like he said
Pasta tossed with braised wild boar, carrot, celery, and rosemary.
Wow.
Papadella el Singale.
My palate is so lame.
It's so good.
I went to a place and the guy said, you got to get the goat tacos. God, were they awful. But some people love them.
I heard they were the greatest of all time.
Yeah. I know the place you're talking
Goat.
about.
See what he just did?
Goat. Yeah, goat.
MVP.
Yeah. Goat.
Josh, I love you, but that exhausted me. That it just took everything out of my soul, my spirit.
I don't know if it's towards
Yeah,
the show.
all you had to do was I had to say it.
You're forgiven.
What's wrong with it?
Christy, you got one more animal story for me?
We better hurry.
Try to get through this one, huh?
Oh, you know what? I am going to knock you so far.
This is a bad.
Christy, you know, maybe today is when you have a special box. Especially for you. Waiting at home.
On that note, we're going to go.
Yes.
How about that?
I would love a special box of awesome. Would it show up right at my door? I wouldn't have to do anything.
A box of awesome shows up at your door each and every month from Bespoke Post.
I love that.
And Josh has more about a very special box.
Check out the Scorch.
Oh.
Hot sauces are from small brands all over the country, some from Texas, Nevada, California, and more. Really going to spice up your dishes there.
Oh, but how
Sounds
do they?
good.
How do they know that I want that in my box of awesome?
Well, they thought this through.
Yes.
At Bespoke Post, you go to the website, boxofawesome.com, and take the quiz, as Josh would say. Your answers will help the people at Bespoke Post pick the right box of awesome for you. New boxes every month. Each box, you're supporting small business. And now, get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code Bob and Tom at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com, code Bob and Tom, 20% off your very first box.
Thank you very much, Box of Awesome. I want to remind you, Jeff Oskey will be with our good friend Kostaki Economopoulos tonight at the State Theater in Logansport. That show is tonight. Tickets available at the door. While I'm at it, Mr. Godwin, fresh off his win in the International Songwriting Competition Comedy Division, once again, he's going to be at Lebowski's, Washington, Iowa, coming up Saturday evening, provided he doesn't have too much pizza at Pizza Ranch. Oh, yeah. Be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Boy, this week in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky sure has a lot of dummies in town. It's the annual ventriloquist convention.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show. I'm sorry? What did you say? From the ventriloquism convention?
Yeah. And I'm not moving on this.
I can tell.
We can tell.
I can tell your lips are pretty pretty still there. Jerry, what's the name of your partner?
Timmy.
Timmy?
It's Julie.
Can Timmy? Can Timmy speak into the phone? Hand in the phone.
We're going to drink some water.
Drink some water while talking to us. Okay, great.
Go ahead. I'll have to call you back.
All day, all night. night. All Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom sports update. Mavericks will head back to Phoenix for a 7th game in the NBA's Western Conference semifinals. Luka had 33 points. Mavs clobbered the Suns 113-86 in Dallas. Reggie Bullock had 19. Jalen Brunson 18 for the Mavs. The Miami Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals for the second time in 3 years. A 99-90 comeback win over the 76ers in Philly. In the NHL playoffs, St. Louis Blues are the second team to reach the second round of the Stanley Cup. Jordan Binnington made 25 saves. Blues eliminate the Wild 5-1. Tampa Bay, Boston, and Edmonton all forced Game 7s in the first round of the Stanley Cup last night. Major League Baseball interleague action. Baltimore beat St. Louis 3-2. American League winners, the Yankees, Texas. Houston wins twice, in Oakland. And in the National League, the Mets, Cincinnati, and Philly all win. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hey, chickie.
There's Ace Cosby at the track phone hotline, hot phone. Willie Griswold here.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Are you moisturizing?
Yes, this is a non-scented lotion.
That's very nice. I'm Chick McGee at the sports desk, and here's Tom.
Tom, for Friday the 13th weekend,
Yeah?
will you be watching Friday the 13th or Friday the 13th Part 2 or Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D?
You know, I have
or
to
the
say, I
final
have
chapter?
never watched any of those.
Or A
Which
New
one is
Beginning?
the? Who's
Isn't there a new one out today?
No.
Oh, I thought there was.
Who's the bad guy in that one?
Jason Voorhees.
They all are.
Well, the mother, it's Pamela Voorhees.
Does he wear the hockey mask? I can't.
He sure does. Well, in Part 2, he wears a sack, and then he gets the hockey mask in Part 3 from Shelley, one of the characters. A boy, by the way, not a girl. And
What's his weapon of choice?
a machete is Jason's weapon of choice.
Well, actually, he wore a sack in number 2 because he was he was at Kroger.
He worked there, did he?
Yeah, so you're picturing
there.
Jason wearing a paper bag?
At first, that's what it was. And then some lady came in with a recyclable cloth bag, and he liked that much better.
But you can watch Part 5, A New Beginning, or Part 6, Jason Kills.
I'll watch none of them and be much
Part 7,
happier.
A New Blood.
Okay. Willie, here we go with TV theme song. Just another quickie here.
I don't think I would have known it. I'll be honest. I saw it on your little keyboard. It's Hogan's Heroes.
It's Hogan's Heroes.
Well, I wouldn't have known it
What do
until
you
I
want?
got
So
to
you
the
showed your cards.
Now I would know it was Hogan's Heroes. I don't remember that
Great
first
song.
part.
Why did they pick that tone to make that?
Shrill.
Is that like an A-team kind of thing, Hogan's Heroes?
No. They were prisoners of war.
Hilarious.
And all of the Nazis were made to look like buffoons.
Oh yeah.
And
you know how goofy Nazis were.
I've mentioned this before. One of my dad's best friends was a very brave man. He was a prisoner of war. He was in a German prison camp, and believe it or not, this was his favorite show. He loved it.
Hogan's Heroes.
Really?
Yeah, and he was a very distinguished.
Offset the night terrors.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
And this is what leapfrogged the career, of course, of Hulk Hogan. He starred on the show, and
Exactly.
he would say,
He played Kinch.
Now, the sidelight to the Hogan's Hero show, actually, Josh will probably want to inform you about this. There was a certain movie made about the actor who portrayed Colonel Hogan.
Yeah.
And the movie was called
Autofocus. About the
Ever heard of
story.
that?
Was his name Otto or something? Is
No.
it a joke?
It's about the very first VCRs that were available in the United States. This guy had one, and of course, turned to
He had some proclivities that were
kinky.
sort of, yeah.
in
Bob
real life.
Crane.
Yeah.
Bob Crane.
That disturbing.
Foot porn and that kind of stuff?
And then he died under mysterious circumstances.
you
That's
wanna-
not a spoiler alert. You know.
It's a good movie. There's a very creepy
Wait a
scene.
minute. You think foot porn's weird? Is that what you think?
It's for creepy weirdos without friends, I think.
Oh,
boy,
Lord.
that's very judgmental.
Now we just lost the listeners.
I got to re-examine
Probably
my
half
whole
of them.
life then.
You can also watch Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan.
I'm not going to watch one of those
Maybe
dumb
Jason
movies.
Goes to Hell.
Oh, he
Jason
takes Manhattan like the Olsen twins.
Yeah, or the
That's
Muppets, yeah.
Okay, let's move on, shall we?
Time now for our history lesson. My favorite part of the show where Tom never seen this before in his life. And let's dive in together, shall
This
we?
is depressing.
Okay.
Well, then don't do it.
1767, Mozart's first opera, Apollo at Hyacinthus, something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's about the, let's see, there's
Hyacinths?
a flower.
Yeah, he wrote it when he was 11.
Wow.
What were you doing when you were 11?
Not that. Yikes.
No, you were burning your garage down.
Yeah, there you go. That's what a boy should do. Learn about fire.
Let's not let facts get in the way.
Here we go. This is a good one. 1958, the trademark for Velcro registered.
Man, that guy thought he had solved all lacing, and nope.
You thought you'd never see shoelaces again.
Turns out just kids and old people.
Why is that? Why did the Velcro shoes never take off?
I think the sound is embarrassing.
Look, yeah, they look geeky.
What about Velcro Fly? Isn't that ZZ Top? That's how they sing that, right? A Velcro Fly.
Is there such a thing?
A Velcro Fly? I'm sure there is. Sure, yeah.
What? The Velcro Fly. No, I know it's a. Can you
Yeah,
buy?
it's pants, dummy.
No, he said dance. Can
Whatever.
you buy trousers with a Velcro fly?
Sure.
Yeah.
They put them on the inside of men's swim trunks a lot. You used to get
Yes.
those. I
Yeah.
hated them.
You know what? I did too.
Your hair stuck in it.
Yeah.
That was a rare case with the string way better than the Velcro.
Or your little dinghy would get caught in there. Oh, it stunk.
Don't the NBA players, when they do the tearaways, did they ever do
those were
Velcro,
snaps,
or-
weren't they?
They're
I
all
love the snaps. It's so fun to wear one of those and you tear it off.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Well, most of those folks aren't around anymore.
Oh, good. We can still celebrate them.
Joe Louis, of course.
Sure.
Joe Louis Arena in Detroit. Not Joe E. Louis, Christy. That's the wild-eyed comedian that he appears at the end of
Some Like It Hot.
Some Like It Hot.
Wow, I've checked out.
He is wild-eyed.
Kind of a twisted ending.
About.
Happy, well, again, the late B. Arthur, of course, famous.
Yeah, I do know who
Great
she
as
is.
Maud. And
Maud, yeah.
Not born a woman.
Thank
Golden
you for
Girls,
wishing me happy
come on.
birthday.
She's great.
8 feet tall.
Ooh, yikes. Very ordinary name, but yeah, Jim Jones, born in 1931.
Sold monkeys door to door.
A lot of charisma, that guy.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Did you know that? We've
Yeah.
talked about this
Yeah.
before. He sold monkeys door to door.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
It's true. He gave Kool-Aid a bad name, but they did not use Kool-Aid.
No. It's unfair, isn't it?
And what was it? What was that place called? Guyana?
Guyana?
Guyana, yeah.
Guyana? Okay. Yeah, do we know what beverage they did use? Was it just
I think it's Flavor Aid. Okay, that's mass suicide. All right, now, time now for things we learned today on the Bob and Tom Show.
Happy birthday, Darius Rucker.
Hootie. Darius Rucker, the mother. Oh.
The Pizza Ranch in Illinois has pizza.
Iowa, you dumb.
You dumb.
They have pizza and chicken on their buffet. Are you crazy? Jogger was terrorized by Chrissy and her dogs this morning at 4:50.
Poor jogging guy. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, if you're listening.
Josh says he can eat 25 small donuts and 50 donut holes.
That's right.
That's what he said.
I won't feel good, but I can do it.
What do you think, Tom? Prove it. Ace with the prove it. The Pizza Ranch has a salad bar.
Yeah.
And desserts.
Mac and cheese and soup and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I'm just looking at this Jeff Oskey's joke about the truck full of rubbers.
Did Jeff do jokes today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to come back on.
Oh, he'll not sleep
No, he had
tonight.
remember the truck full of condoms?
Yeah.
Todd, that's Dear Bob and Tom Show. Isn't that where the rubbers meet the road? Thank you very much. Good job.
You see how it's done, Jeff?
Okay. Oh, boy, today's edit. Today's edit will be very painful. I'm sorry.
We had a fun day going down the rabbit hole with TV themes.
Okay,
Yes, we did.
here's another really old one. Here we go. Know this one, Christy?
I like it.
It's great.
Still sunset.
Which one to drive? Route 66.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Okay,
Darn.
we're making them easy. How about this one, Christy?
It's the Flying Nun. We'll be back on Monday.
Sister Betrayal. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, coast to coast.
Hello.
Thanks very much for joining us. How much longer is it still safe to eat the turkey? Have we reached?
Now you're starting to reach the
I guess, questionable point.
Has it been refrigerated?
Yeah.
Well, of course it's been refrigerated. If not, you're going to
Well,
be sick as a dog.
I'm just asking.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Now, is this Salmonella's turkey or?
No, it's regular. I'd say you're getting close to the end of the leftovers here. Okay. Good morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie Baker, man.
Oh, hey, Donnie.
Heard you guys talking about street names changing and stuff.
Yeah, they're changing the name of a street called Hooker Street. They want to change it.
Man, that's stupid. Why, they're using taxpayers' money and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Raising taxes. That's why gas prices are so they can change street names.
Is that
It
why?
drives me nuts. Oh, it's all bureaucratic stuff, you know, and that's I say vote them out. You guys know Eddie Simpkins?
No.
Mooney?
No.
Well, he's got a sister who's like the town pump. Well, we was in high school. Everybody knew.
Sure,
I
yeah.
forget her name. I still remember her number, though, man. I swear to God, I do. Well, she lived at the corner of Boner Boulevard and Canal Street.
Really? Wow.
You know, right by the bowling alley? I swear to God she did, man. Right, all it was is you could see it clear as day, Boner Boulevard.